The Bartlehouse is open, no invite needed with Juggalos. Been hyped this evening, feeding for music, more guests than topics. No drama, no bullshit, no fake news, no nonsense, no grim logic. Only fam knowledge and dropping the rawest of platforms and artists. Bartlehouse, where you'll never see the bottle stop. The beef tigers off the leash, and if it's beef, you gotta see the final Bartleboss. The diamonds are raining, defining the greatness the carnival provides. Welcome to the Bartlehouse. Now get your ass inside.
What is up, everyone? It is Thursday, same time, same place, and it is time for the Bartlehouse. Tonight, we got a whole bunch of dope shit for you. We have never heard before tracks. We have new artists to the show, as well as some of those old classics. More importantly, we have our special guest tonight, which is the one and only Replicon Radio. Shoutouts to Mid-South Monster for help hooking that up, as well as for hooking us up with that dope-ass intro. I see a bunch of homies in the chat, 4A2, Juggalo, and Mid-South. My every week homies in the fucking chat. I fucking love you. Let's kick it tonight off with a song. How about CHUCKKLEZ with Top Shelf?
Hi, I'm here to reset my curves. But wait, let me check my nerves. Hope I ain't rhyming a bunch of random words and end up sounding like a tech nine verse. But I digress while I confess that I've been blessed with the indica tree. It's life or death if I've been stressing. I like the cess and hit me so weed. Bong in the bowl and a gram of the oil. Got my whole damn brain turning to soil. About to fly off my cliff like I'm in the back of the whip with the fucking old toils. Chef for your boo, kick us in the kitchen. Candy butter in all the dishes. Getting the munchies from all of the edibles. Man, the cycle is vicious. Hershey kisses and licorice. Fuck that shit, I'm just clowning. The moon rocks got me so goddamn high, it's kinda hard to stay grounded. Me and my nectar collector on record got me so ripped it's astounding. Dance to the rising, got my head in the clouds like I'm standing on top of a mountain. Loader, loader, hallelujah. Got an ounce of this Buddha. Let's light one up and put it in the air. The Holy Ghost right through ya. And I'm a painter saying awake and bake. I'm simply here to make a cake. Cake. Now I got my own stone dance to take the bait. I'm so high, I don't wanna come back down. Another blunt rap so we can roll now. This gas we about to light up. I wanna get so red, my whole life change. Top shelf Midas. I wanna get as high as E40 at baseball game. Can't touch us with this fire. First green, had a taste at 13. Pepsi can, and I grab a dirt weight. Stems and for sure seats. No chem tell a earth thing. And I remember thinking this shit ain't even lurking. Ha! Look at the crops now. Dealing's illegal job now. One stayed up in a pot cloud. Gas mask out for the whole lockdown. These days, we got 5 million in 3 strains. Wax that tastes like cheesecake. A dab pen on your keychain. When you see the weed, man, he waves. Cause we ain't ducking and hiding from nothing. We lighting them up and the killers be puffing. We killing these buds and we legal as fuck now. MKX in the platinum vape. Colas and crumble and chatter for days. Medical edibles, preference of taste. So many ways if you wanna get blazed. Pump, pass one lung in the grave like a CHUCKKLEZ. Done for the day. I'm tired of miles. My bed feels like it's hundreds away. Hundreds of 8 edibles, homie. I ain't even bragging. But the pass out island sagging. Feed and dragging. And I managed. Slur my words so bad that I'm speaking in closed caption. Peace up this you motherfucking captain. I'm crashing. I'm so high, I don't wanna come back down. Pass the lighter. Let's grab another blunt rap so we can roll now. This gas we about to light up. I wanna get so red, my whole life change. Top shelf Midas. I wanna get as high as E40 at baseball game. Can't touch us with this fire.
Hell yeah, that was CHUCKKLEZ with Top Shelf. absolutely insane. Next up, we have a brand new artist to the show. First time we're playing this artist. And congrats to her for being second stage at the Gathering this year. I'm talking about Babel the Demon. And the song I have for you tonight is Love Like a Gun, featuring Kill Nino.
Like a gun, baby, I just wanna blow your mind. Love like a gun, love like a gun, like a gun, homicide, suicide. Love like a gun, love like a gun, like a gun, baby, I just wanna blow your mind. Love like a gun, love like a gun, like a gun, homicide, suicide. Love like a gun, love like a gun, like a gun. Baby, I just wanna blow your mind.
I've been wanting to blow your mind ever since the first day when we tried getting close together while running with time, but you left me to the side. Well, I hope you're happy, cause today might be the day that I just snatch all up and you and your man go in my head. If I can't fucking have you, then everybody gets the same. Your own fucking child gonna end up losing your grace. I'll set you by your tangled hair and beat your ass to death. Domestic violence is so beautiful when strangling your ex. You wanna fucking cheat on me, stupid bitch? I am not intense. I'ma open you up and see if there's a heart inside that chest. Holy shit, there really is. I'll rip it out. Ain't that some shit? I fight that fucker open, but I want your stupid ass to live. Look inside my wicked eyes. Look how much you made me cry. It's your new man's head, so you can go kiss his ass goodbye. Lay your child down to sleep, so go tell his ass goodnight. Now it's time for raw date. I'm gonna have the time of your life. Now it's time for raw date. I'm gonna have the time of your life.
Homicide, suicide. Love like a gun, baby, I just wanna blow your mind.
That was Babel the Demon with Love Like a Gun, featuring Kill Nino. You can catch Babel at the Gathering playing the second stage. I don't have the day offhand, but peep that shit. Fuck yeah. Mid-South says the rapper most definitely did the track justice. I love the chorus too, man. That was melodic. But we're gonna keep on moving on. We're gonna go over to my homie Enoch X Mortis, the wordsmith himself. We're gonna play Enoch X Mortis Messiah.
All you dumb, mumbling rappers, come get some. Stun gun, bumblebee buzzing, don't get stung. Fucking with my company, not cause it gets swung. Yet you dumb motherfuckers who fumbling with your tongues. You dumb, mumbling rappers, come get some. Stun gun, bumblebee buzzing, don't get stung. Fucking with my company, not cause it gets swung. Yet you dumb motherfuckers who fumbling with your tongues.
Flow so high, I write rhymes wearing arguments. Acid rap, alien, affect you in my mothership. Vocabulary poisonous, expanding like a puffer fish. Found the lost treasure, I'm not power up for the flower. I double jump, I'm like Bowser spitting that lava. You cowards, sorry, you fuck. It's obvious I'm corrupt. With problems I self-destruct. I probably shouldn't trust all that magic pharmacy does. All you dumb, mumbling rappers, come get some. Stun gun, bumblebee buzzing, don't get stung. Fucking with my company, knuckles, it gets swung. Yet you dumb motherfuckers who fumbling with your tongues. You dumb, mumbling rappers, come get some. Stun gun, bumblebee buzzing, don't get stung. Fucking with my company, knuckles, it gets swung. Yet you dumb motherfuckers who fumbling with your tongues. The acid rap Messiah is finally risen. The cat is all you mumbling. Dumb, mumbling. Rat bastards back to where you belong.
Hell yeah, that was Enoch X Mortis with Messiah. Now, as you guys know, we did have Enoch on quite a bit ago. Feels like 10 episodes ago at least, but fuck, subscribe and you get to see all the episodes. You get notified about all the new episodes coming up. All that shit. But I know that was pretty weak, but you know, got a promo. And the graphics are going away. Of course, you guys know what the fuck that means. Our guests tonight, Dead Body Man, Freaky P, and Big Roo. Replicon radio in the fucking house, or in the car for most of these guys. But here they are.
In the car? In the house?
We're all in the car.
We're all in the car, except for that guy.
I'm in the house.
What's up?
He's
brother?
in the house. What up, y'all?
You're all in the Bartlehouse.
Oh, what's up?
What's cracking?
We're in the Bartlehouse.
Hell yeah. It's a one-bedroom apartment, really, but...
All right.
That works, man.
Shit, as
Are
long as
we
you got a
echoing or
share.
anything? Are we good?
Right. We're all going to share
What's the audio?
the two-person couch. The audio sounds great. Y'all sound great.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
It took me 10 minutes to get this thing to work. I don't know how to work anything, bro.
Bro, it's an ongoing thing that nobody on the show ever comes on and has, like they all have audio problems in the beginning. So I'm just happy y'all came in. I could hear you. Fantastic.
Yeah, I would like to just say that these guys always give me shit about technology that I don't know shit about it. I don't have no problem getting in here.
Hell yeah. My old co-host Bash over at what's the Dead Spread the Dead, used to be the Bartleboss and Dead Guy show. Man, he is terrible at technology. He would make me do all the technology. So I feel that.
My phone just don't normally use this browser. My normal browser would not accept this.
Right.
I downloaded apps and everything, and it wouldn't even accept the apps.
Damn.
Ain't my fault.
Thank y'all for coming. This is Replicon Radio. If anybody doesn't know about Replicon Radio, you kind of want to explain what you guys do, what your show's about.
We're three fat dudes in a basement.
Right. No.
Tell them, Earl.
Yeah, what we do, man, we basically built a platform for underground independent artists to come on, man, tell us a story and, you know, tell a little background about them. We play their music and, you know, and try to get their name out there, try to get people to listen to them, try to get them more followers and listeners, man. That's what we kind of built it for. And, you know, not to mention that we also love doing the show as well. And he and I have done shows before in the past, and so we found this opportunity to get this started, and we figured that it would be a good thing, and nobody in the underground was really doing anything like this, so we thought it'd be a good idea to kind of start something and get somebody, you know, give people the underground art chance to try to get a name out there for themselves that haven't been heard of before. You know?
Hell yeah!
And for the artists that people do know, we wanted to hear from them. We wanted more realistic interviews than just, oh, we heard you do music. Oh, your fucking solos coming out. Oh, that's fun. We want to like get to know well-known artists. We want to get to know these artists, and we want their fan base to hear them speak candidly, like to just real people.
Hell yeah, man. It sounds like everything I'm doing here, I didn't know I was biting you guys so hard, But I'm Replicon Radio Light, I guess.
You're ahead of us, man. You're ahead of us. Look at this. This right here with all the video. You're way ahead of us.
But you guys have been doing this for a long time, haven't you?
We're literal dinosaurs now because we run on rocks and potatoes.
Well, we got all the age and shit. Yeah, we've been started out about 6 years ago, and then we got rid of the studio. We got rid of the studio that we were dealing with, and then we decided that we didn't need them anymore and started doing it all on our own now. So,
hell yeah. You guys are actually one of my inspirations to start up the channel that I'm doing. I didn't realize I'm doing a lot of what you guys are doing, but it was like,
hey, we love to see it.
It was you and like Don Chaos, of course, and the homie, DC guy. All you guys in the scene, man.
We love to see it. We wish more people were doing it. I mean, P has been shouting out what podcast were you shouting out the last couple of shows?
Juggalo show.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The Juggalo show, because he's like, I'm just excited to see people doing it and doing it well. Doing it good.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. I knew those guys back when TPE era. We don't talk about that.
Right.
I was very tight with a lot of those guys, and they were like influential a little bit in my upcoming. So, shout out to those guys for pulling down Violent J. I mean,
right.
Everything they've been doing, man. Violent J, Blase, Scum, Sun. Like, I love it, man.
Fuck yeah.
I like
we
seeing
interviewed
other people do shit.
Blase a long while back. And that didn't end well, but we're not going to talk about it.
That's so good. But
yeah, the old podcast is notorious for a couple moments, none of them being really great. So, but
so you're like a troublemaker over here, huh?
On that note, the next artist is a big troublemaker. I'm really bad at doing segues, so that's kind of a thing on the show. The next artist is a big troublemaker. I'm talking about Acetone Boogie.
Jeez. I always wondered how he pronounced that. Acetone, acetone, I don't know.
Yeah, I always fuck him up. For the longest time, I was calling Tierra or Terry.
Jesus.
Tierra Diaz?
I say Zitro correctly, though.
Right.
Shout out Zitro.
Why you hating on Becky, Mid-South Monster? I love that girl. Leave her alone.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what you guys did to her, but I don't promote it.
You leave Becky alone.
We did
leave her alone.
Really, it is our fault. But speaking of troublemakers, Acetone Boogie, this is also featuring Darby O'Trill, Witch Blood.
Is this where we dance? This is where we're supposed to dance?
Yes.
You do what you want, Dave.
Okay.
So what's happening, huh? The witch is cackling, but you're crazy if you think I'm tapping it raw. I'm at your window with a machete and horrific intentions, cause we ain't having sex, baby, this my ritual weapon. You were made to please, so you were made for me. Get away, you demon, just stay away. I'm screaming, don't fucking pray for me. There's only hatred here, no escape, scared to hear Medusa in her face. Would you bleed for me? Would you die for me? Cause I would bleed for you, I would die for you. Would you bleed for me? Would you die for me? I ain't scared to look Medusa in her face. She looking like a demon that crawled out the abyss. She cut across her wrist and left the open wound in my lips. Inhale, this I'm consuming her gift. I'm getting drunk
off of the fluids that's produced by the witch. She only comes
Nobody
to
see that,
visit in the
dude.
dead of the night.
You gotta flip your camera around.
Through the spells that she recites. I die within her arms and she brings me back to life. We're entangled
No, it's
in the
muted.
ritual of sex and sacrifice.
What? I'm playing the next one already.
Uh-oh.
No,
This
I'm
is
fucking
weird.
up. See, I'm bad at this, guys. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird in between songs because you gotta kind of just be entertaining.
You gotta tell us what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, what am I doing with my hands?
Dude, you gotta, you feel it. You gotta feel the music.
Shout out to Acetone Boogie. That dude's cool.
Hell yeah. And shout out to Gravy in the fucking chat. What up, Gravy?
What up, Great Bait?
What up,
What up,
man?
yo? What up, Miss
Good?
South? Looking good.
I was just talking about you today, Great Bait.
Hell yeah. He just
No
put up
kids
something.
allowed. No kids allowed at the late night after parties at the float this year. Probably because of you.
Yeah, definitely because of me.
In the words of Hulk Hogan on our show the other week, get that fucking baby out of here.
Yeah, fuck them kids, man. FTK all day, bro. Fuck them kids.
No,
I
I
mean,
really
after hours
was
at the float
talking
is
to
not
Ogre
fun.
earlier.
After Hours is not a place at the float for kids.
Right.
Especially it's a podcasting booth. I wanted to see a butthole. That fucking baby ruined it.
Damn. I mean, are you guys hitting the gathering this year at all? Or are you just doing the float?
I'll be out there. I'll be out there for sure.
Unfortunately, I will not be just because of the week that it falls on.
Nah,
Before the
I
July
don't matter.
weekend,
I ain't
man.
gathering.
Yeah, man, I haven't gathered in a couple years now. So I really
I'll be
don't.
there.
I'm gonna spend my money in Vegas. That's what I'm gonna do.
Fuck yeah. My homie, fucking 482 in the chat, he's dropping the hatchet just to go to a ghost show. So, fuck
I
yeah.
bought tickets to go see that Grade 5-9, the 5-day tour, whatever the Grade A tour.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a banger of a show.
There's too
I don't
many good
understand
shows.
Ghost.
Ghost
get
is,
it.
Oh no! Oh, he meant Ghost, not Ghost Main. Okay, never mind.
No.
Different
Ghost
one.
Man, I understand. I don't understand Ghost. That
We
like
need to
sounds
call-
like some shit. That's like
we
some
need to
shit your stepdad listens to.
we need a, well,
I
I'm a stepdad to everyone in here. But no, I want a collab. I want a Ghost Main Ghost collab. I think that would be excessive.
That would be a little excessive.
Fuck yeah, man. But you guys, like you said, you guys have been doing this for quite a while. I think you're most known, of course, for the Replicon Radio Awards. And this year kind of did it a little different. You guys did the voting different. Is there a reason you guys did the voting different?
Yeah, because people
Yes.
cheat.
Yeah, and people ruined it.
People
God,
cheat.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is
the
it
people-
easier?
People cheat on YouTube too, but it's way easier to figure out.
I was gonna say, is it like easier to see if somebody's
Yeah, because when we do it on the polling website, it you can like go get fucking crazy IP addresses and all that shit, and it's just numbers.
yeah.
So like we don't know. I mean, sometimes it's obvious when someone gets 100 votes in 10 seconds, but if we're not
Right.
paying attention all the time, it's not that obvious. On YouTube, you have to have an account. Now you can still have fake accounts and you can buy fake accounts, but when we click on the fucking account and they have one subscriber and they just existed yesterday, that shit don't count. Like, sorry. It's
Hell
just,
yeah.
so it's really
Did,
just about that.
Did it take significantly longer to like tally up the votes and stuff this year? Because
It
of
does take
Um,
longer.
It does take longer. And the reason, if you want to know, we haven't announced them yet.
But we have it.
I've seen a picture
way
of one
behind.
or two, but that's it.
Well, we haven't announced anything yet, so if anybody said they won, they're lying.
All right.
We addressed it on the show, but a lot of people may not have listened. I was gonna clip it out, but we never did. Essentially, the announcement's coming soon. We had some people that were attempting to throw a big event at the gathering. They asked us if we would be a part of their event and present the awards at the gathering. We were like, fuck yeah, that'd be dope. So that's why we didn't really do anything with it, because we thought we had plenty of time. Well, that event is not happening. So now we have to fucking get our shit together and get some announcements.
Damn. Anybody who's top shit at the gathering, reopen this fucking event. We need an event. I mean,
It sounded like a badass event too. So I don't know why they canned it.
It's just gonna be Freaky P there, but we'll still make it happen.
Well, I mean, if it was the event going on that was, was a big deal, I would go. But
hell yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But we're still doing we're a part of the podcast event again this year as we were last year. So I think it's Thursday afternoon. We'll be recording Replicon live for 3 hours. We'll have merch set up. I'll have fucking comic books out there, t-shirts, shorts. I mean, that'll probably be the only time you'll see me not fucking hammered at the gathering, but probably still a little hammered at the gathering.
Hell
He'll
yeah.
be hungover.
Gathering as fuck. Hopefully they're not doing fucking mic checks during the podcast event this year, like they did last year.
They're by the main stage or whatever.
Yeah.
That was dope though. We got a whole scum set.
Hell yeah.
But no, they're moving it to the actual. It's going to be in the seminar tent.
Oh, that'd be nice.
It's going to be in the tent.
Me and my homie, we couldn't make it, and the other people from our channel were there, and we were just bouncing between people live to try to catch as much as possible. It was insanity.
Did we meet you at the gathering? Did I meet you there?
Probably not. I've only ever gone 2021.
Oh, okay.
21.
People get mad at me because I meet them and then I forget them because, it's the gathering.
Yeah, it's the
So
gathering.
I just want to make sure.
But yeah, I'll eventually make it there again. Smiles Bundy in the chat as well. What up, Uncle Bundy?
Yeah, P's a little different. If he's drunk when he meets you, he has to be drunk when he sees you again, and then he'll remember you. But if he's sober, he
maybe.
It's like the movie Beer Fest. He has that drunk memory.
Right, absolutely.
But speaking
I'm
of
very antisocial when I'm sober. Fucking, I'm anxiety and fucking, all those fun things that us fucking kids have.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of people that are drunk at the gathering, bad segues. Next up, we have Wickedwood. What up, Gravy? We got Wickedwood with a Androponics remix. This is The Storm.
Can we talk shit over this?
Do they see us?
Maybe.
I don't know what's happening during this music break, sir.
Yeah, they can see us. They can hear us. So if you guys would mute during the songs, that would be dope.
We don't want to mute. We want to talk shit.
Or don't.
Fuck the system!
Fuck this system!
Never have these guys on. No, I'm just kidding. This is The Storm by Wickedwood.
Whoa!
It seems there's no hope at all. Pointless to keep up this pace. We fight for life with a smile. A wind and rain in my face. Never giving up, never quit until my heart pops. Never turn away from my dreams till my breath stops. Even then, I don't know, keep going if I'm still propped up against this mic post. It's like I'm Tupac. Don't give a fuck now if nobody listens. I'm used to that shit, no, it won't make a difference. I'll still bear my soul and I'll still bring the realness. I'll still drop the beats that'll blow out your speakers.
I agree, Will.
I will stand tall till I'm gone. The wind and rain in my face. certain thoughts remain lurking. I'm the same person. Words can't hurt me no more, but they ain't working. Try to stay learning, just something to make it earning. The man behind the curtain, discover the one you searching. Take a minute, take a second, cause when the light goes, ain't gonna be no second guessing. What you are is not a question. What is love in your heart when the dark is protection? Die slow, high slows, my show. Psycho, I go, I grow. Tightrope, my grow, life flows. Turning inside out, my own survival.
Call me slipping, pull this shit out remission. Cause my mission is to fucking be a musician. Taking rhymes so hard to get no credit for this shit. Thinking I'm a believer, but not believer, put an end to this bitch. I'm a pretty intense, pretty and rich branch with the family I grip. Trying to get a hold of this musical real self-made. No label back in this place, attacking. Independent is what they want us, so the funding I'm rocking, so we rocking. With nuts in my head that you can't embrace. See the deep of my mind, the darker place. Is a face every day, embrace until you play. In the case, eyes closed, such a terrible taste. In the basement, eyes bulging out like Jason. This heat levels about to forget I'm a base. I'm a faded into my about to blow up even harder. See the storm right in front of us, it's finally starting.
The mess has broken on down. Whole rooms and threatens to break. I will stand tall till I'm gone. The wind and rain in my face. The sails have ripped in the wind. Out of surprise, lost this place. But I will still struggle on. The wind and rain in my face. This ship is starting to sink. I'll never give up disgrace. I'll thrive if I can survive. The wind and rain in my face. It seems there's no hope at all. Pointless to keep up this pace.
You look like such an asshole, Tony.
With a smile, the wind and rain in my face.
That was Wicked Wood with The Storm featuring Creep Androponics remix. Hell yeah.
Woo! Shout out to Wicked Wood.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's one of the songs that if you're listening to like after midnight on a drive home on a fucking dark road that you don't want to listen to. It'll scare the shit
Go
out
to
of you.
sleep.
Hell yeah. I think it would keep me awake, honestly.
No, I
Scare
would,
you?
yeah, it would scare the shit out of me because I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm gonna jump out and get my ass.
Right.
Yeah, some Wicked Wood.
My trick is if you're fucking tired of shit and you're driving home, turn on like the Latin channel and turn it up because there is never like a slow tempo song on the Latin channel. It's all just fucking energy. I don't know what they're saying, but
Right. I don't know what the fuck they're saying, but damn, they got some good ass beats.
Yeah, you probably should have.
But so you guys have been
Why do you
doing
look like you're on vacation up there, Tony? What the fuck are you doing, bro?
I know he look like
Mahalo, baby. Mahalo.
His little bloody vacation fit on.
Fuck yeah.
Like the have to match. Oh shit.
He's cosplaying as Florida Joe.
Hey.
Fuck yeah. But no,
Yo,
you guys have been doing this for, like you said, 6 years, I think you said. It's safe to say you've had a handful of great guests on. What would you say is like your biggest like accomplishment with the show? Like your biggest guest or your biggest moment?
Who wants to start this one?
Everybody answer, but start with Tony. Let's go clockwise.
We'll start with me. You know,
I think that's two separate questions, in my opinion. By the way.
Yeah. I mean, you asked what our favorite guest was, or the famous moment. Like, because like he said, that's two different questions.
Yeah, so
right?
I would answer both of them.
I'll take both.
Okay, I mean, like favorite guest.
The less he plays music. Let's go.
Yeah, I loved when we had John Kassir on, the Crypt Keeper. I mean, because that dude's such a nice guy, and I actually got to meet him and hang out with him. in person at Astronomicon, I think 1 or 2 or whatever, and he remembered who I was, and he wanted to talk to me. I mean, that's just such a cool guy, and I grew up watching The Crypt Keeper, and also we had the horror icon Kane Hodder, the guy that plays Jason in like 7 or 8 of the movies. So, I mean, for me, that's a pretty big deal because, horror is a big part of my household. My wife loves Halloween and all that shit. So, I mean, it's a pretty big deal for that. And we also had Art the Clown on, which we didn't know that was going to be such a huge deal when Terrifier 2 came out. I mean, that was a big fucking deal, too. So, I mean, I like Hollywood interviews. I mean, I wish we were able to easily get a hold of those people more, but now they're all fucking busy now that the pandemic's over. So, but... Yeah. As far as a moment goes, I mean, I would say probably hanging out with John Castier. And also I got to hang out with Kane Hodder. That one was really cool because I think that was like maybe before we had him on the show. But and there's a lot of moments that have happened that are just shit I can't remember because I was too drunk. But yeah, on to one of you guys now.
Pete, why don't you go ahead? Because I know I'm going to probably steal one of yours.
No, go ahead. You can steal it.
Okay, so the two most, I guess, my favorite interviews we did was Jelly Roll, hands down. When we did an interview with him, the whole way that went down was just stupid. It was nuts.
That was a moment.
It was something that I'll never forget. And just meeting him in person and sitting down and talking to him was just phenomenal. My other interview that I did enjoy, which I'll probably get called the Twizzler for this, but when we had actually Jamie and Paul Bull on the show, because I've been a fan since like '98, listening to them guys when they first came out. On Psychopathic, I don't give a shit about the Divide. Fuck that, whatever. It was just something that it was even like when P and I, this is probably one of my favorite moments that P and I actually had together, was even when we sat down and in the back of a tent at the gathering having a conversation with Violent fucking J, just talking to him.
Talking about Color Me Bad.
We literally sat there and talked to him for an hour, and that was one of another moment that was just great. Just sitting there talking to him and being able to get Jamie and Paul on the show together, that was one of my favorite moments too. I would love to get Shaggy on the show and talk with him, or at least both of them, if not one or the other. So I don't pick sides, even though it might sound like it sometimes on the show, but it is what it is. And people think what they want to think. And then just for us to host, we hosted Attack of the Ninjas, we hosted Zool when they came here to town, and just like the hosting part has been like one of my proudest moments of the show to see how far we came.
Yeah, so, that definitely reminded me of some of the moments of hosting. Those were good times. I loved Axmas. That was a good time. We did their release party.
The release party, bro. That I forgot.
The release party, man.
We had to dress up as Santa Claus.
That was dope. But the almighty release party to me was pretty epic because that record that was the next week we're like that shit was on Billboard. We're like, we hosted the fucking release party. Now our fucking homies are on Billboard. Shout out to Zool, man.
Right.
That was dope.
I mean, I can go on for days about our proudest moments and stuff, but yeah, I mean, everything's been a journey for sure, and everything's been fun.
I obviously you knew I was gonna say Jelly Roll, Rue, but I'm gonna add. I'm still gonna say Jelly Roll, but I'm gonna add to what he said because that was also a moment. We went to. This was right before the pandemic. It was 2019 summer.
Yeah, it was 2019.
The biggest event we ever got allowed to go to, the Louder Than Life Festival in Louisville. It's a huge event, like a giant festival, like billions of dollars. There was I don't know how many people there, like a shit ton, like 100,000 plus people.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking people. Of course, that's the year they had Rob Zombie, they had Godsmack, they had
Ice Cube, Marilyn Manson.
People. Yeah, Marilyn Manson, Disturbed. I mean, they had all the big names out there.
So we were honestly way out of our league. Like, we did Press of the Gathering. We've done, like, events here and there. A lot of underground stuff. We were way out of our league, but they let us in there. So we're in this fucking press tent area, right? And there's fucking, like, all these big-name publications. We don't know what the fuck to do. People were assholes. Like, they wouldn't give us a table. There was, like, little tables. They wouldn't give us a table. Everyone was just rude. We didn't know what to do. We were just out of place. And but we had previously scheduled an interview with Jelly Roll and Amigo the Devil. Those are the only two people. Jelly Roll was playing side stage. Nobody really, I mean, he was doing big shit, but not like he is now. But there was a bunch of people clamoring for to come up. We're still trying to find a fucking table so we can even talk to the man. We just figured it's gonna go to shit, right? We're fucking juggalos in a fucking corporate thing. They don't give a fuck about us. Circus Magazine and Rolling Stone, all that shit. Who the fuck's Replicon? Jelly Roll busts into the fucking tent, and you know Jelly's crude. If you ever seen Jelly, he's got all these people with him, right? He had his daughter with him. He had a big ass bottle of fucking, I don't even know what kind of tequila. Just steps in the tent. People are like, everyone starts clamoring around him. We're over there trying to set up a mixer on a chair because nobody would give us a fucking table, right? Everyone's waiting for Jelly, like, Jelly. He goes, where the fuck is Replicon Radio? And we're like, what's up? He's like, those are my boys. Y'all are first. Walks over, fucking gives us all shots of tequila. And it was just like a fucking moment, bro. He was like, look at you. I was wearing like an M&E hat. He's like, look at me rocking a fucking corporate event. Look at you rocking an M&E hat. Here we are in the goddamn press booth and Louder in Life, baby. He's like, I fucking love y'all. Introducing us to his daughter and shit. Just, it's like fucking noon. We're doing shots of tequila. Like, not only was it a dope interview, it was just a fucking moment, man.
Yeah.
It's like, he gave us his number afterward. Like, we were supposed to go to his house and do like what he just did on Rogan was what we were supposed to do at his house. And it just never happened. There was a pandemic, and now he's like the biggest guy in the world. But it's just dope, man. It was just that was a fucking moment for me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely.
What was the question?
That was part of it. And going along with that, who was like some of your favorite people that you've interviewed?
So I like obviously Jelly just because it was a moment, but it was one of my. It was kind of one of my least favorite just because I was like nervous in person, and it was like I'm like half drunk and scared. But
that was a good time.
Other than that, man, like there's been I don't know, like Kevin Eastman was fucking dope. Like I got to, you know what I mean? Like that's a fucking legend in my world. I got to talk to that dude and fucking Lloyd Kaufman. And we have, you know, I always love talking to everybody in the underground, man. Twisted, Jamie, you know, Jamie's a big supporter of us, and I've always been a big supporter of him, so it's always dope to have them guys on.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know, man. The homie Clownvis, because we got an intro out of it. Like that, awesome. You know what I mean? Like that's everybody, man.
Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, that's dope, man. You guys make me want to do what I'm doing even more because, you know, I'm right on the beginning of it all.
No, it's the shit, bro.
I can kind of see the path if I stick to it, and I dig that, my guys. I'm also super intimidated to get anybody big on because I'm notorious for saying stupid shit to people. So I could never have Jay on right now because I'd be saying weird shit to him.
Bro, I would almost guarantee you that's the reason. Like, you know what I mean? Behind the curtain, he's like, not obviously Rue said, you know, we've talked to him and shit in person, but he's reached out to us on Instagram like he's been doing to other people. And basically, he like told us we're the shit, except for we play fucking Juffalo music. We play Twisted and M&E, which I guarantee is the reason he didn't like come on our show. But like, we got love for, like he said, we got love for all of them. But I'm not gonna change what I loved to appease somebody else. You know what I mean? Like
for me, I'm sure both the guys they would clown on me. They would get mad that I talk shit about Hell's Pit on the regular, just as a gimmick. So I'm sure that would not go over well. But my eyes are set on Jump Steady of everyone because I think I'm nerdy as fuck, and I feel like I can connect with Jump Steady on that nerd ass level.
Talk about some games and shit. You a gamer?
Yeah, I love Echo Side. I play it every week. Man, I would
love to see something like behind the paint from Jump Steady. I want to see his point of view of what his brother was doing. That would be fucking dope.
Even just like they talk about the ICP documentary. I hope there's a very large part of it dedicated to Rob, because we want more of Rob.
Well, he deserves it too, man. He's been there since the beginning, and I know he's done his EMT stuff. You know, he's being a paramedic, but then left that, and now he's full time in psychopathic. So I mean, he deserves to be in the light a little bit.
Right.
Yeah,
My favorite moments are when the Bruce brothers are together and they're talking about like shit that nobody really like. They're talking about Twilight Zone or something irrelevant to the scene. You know, I love that.
So you're an alien and a Bigfoot guy too?
I am actually not. Cryptids are all right, but I'm not like obsessed with cryptids.
Yeah.
But
Only lizard people for him.
What did you do to Blase?
What did I do to Blase? That's a long story. Hypothetically, we played a game called How Long Does It Take Me to Get Blocked on Instagram, and it took a while, but I got there.
You sound so accomplished.
No, she was cool. We had her on. We interviewed her. I don't know if you guys know. I don't like talking about it, but the whole CPN debacle happened on our channel, and you know, she was very much in.
Oh, you're one of those owl guys?
No, fuck those guys.
I thought that was there. I don't know, man. I try not to pay attention to the drama, to be honest. So
we didn't want to be a drama channel. We just had CPN on, and that's when everything went down. So, but we're not going to talk about any of those guys. But it kind of leads me into my next question, which is like, you guys do your show live. Things are bound to go wrong. Tell me about some moments of like some major bloopers or like just shit going awry.
I got one. Can I go first? I got one.
Go ahead,
bro. My favorite moment live on air, and I think you guys already know this. I'm gonna talk about Blaze, man. Yeah, so fucking funny, dude. When he was interviewing Blaze, and he brought up the fruit pie magician thing, and he didn't know that was a sore spot for Blaze. We had no fucking idea. And Blaze went from like...
We didn't know Chris back then.
Yeah. He was like, I don't know who these guys are. We're going to see... Because that was back in the height of CPN and Chuck and the drama days. So like he didn't know where the fuck we laid because, we helped Chuck out at one point. And so like we kind of got tied in with that. So he didn't know we were going to be talking shit or what. So he was already defensive. And then like we got like 20 minutes into the interview, he's still on edge. And then next thing you know, you get brought up Fruit Pie the Magician, and apparently that was like a long time joke that he wasn't a part of, and the whole interview changed, bro. I saw P go white. That man went, oh shit, what the fuck do I do? Rude, talk about fucking sports, man. Jesus. Bro, we almost had an issue.
As soon as I see Peter White, I'm like, so Blaze, man, what do you think about the Lions signing fucking Stanford for all that money?
Man, we brought the interview back and now we're homies. Yeah, we brought the interview back and we're homies now, but that shit was funny.
Yeah, that's still gives me, I laugh so hard at that, still gives me tears in my eyes. That shit was hilarious. And poor
he was not happy with me.
Like we didn't really know. Well, P didn't really know not to ask anything about that. But he just boom, here it is.
The next 10 minutes, he wouldn't ask any. The next 10 minutes, he wouldn't answer any questions. He was just like, I don't know shit. You're the one answering the questions. You do your research. I don't fucking know. Shit. Do your research. Fuck. You're the radio guy. Fuck. What you want? What you want to know? Like, shit. You already know it.
He was so mad at me, bro.
He was
I love you,
so
Blaze.
mad.
I know that was like 5.5 years ago. I'm sorry.
I want to be there when you guys talk about that in person. I don't think we've ever gone over it in person. No. I would love to be there for that. I should have brought it up at the
9 tour dates together. I didn't even think about it. We were talking every night, and I didn't.
Oh man,
that shit up. We talked about some other drama that I'm not going to mention, but not that. I don't even know if he remembers that like we do.
No, probably not. No, because we had him on again, and
we've had him on 3 or 4 times since then. And it's all.
And it's never been brought up on the show. So
I ain't trying to bring up old bad memories, dog.
Yeah.
I think other than that,
just don't ever ask Blaze about his Fruit Pie the Magician name.
He was not happy about that. Don't do it.
Don't do it. What do you got, bro?
I think that's really the only thing that we had really happen live, other than when we had acts on. They just talk over each other and just have fun. Nothing
Kid
really.
Crusher didn't know where he lived.
Oh yeah, Kid
Yeah,
Crusher.
he didn't.
That was one of our first back when we were at the studio 6 years ago. Actually, 6 years ago from Monday.
That was another. Oh, I don't know. Do your research. I don't know. It's like, well,
Like,
do you
he
live in
didn't know-
Australia or not?
Yeah, the dude's from Australia. He didn't even know if there was kangaroos in Australia. He didn't know like anything about Australia. And I'm like, bro, you live there. How do you not know anything?
Yeah, I don't think we've really had any, like, we had that one drunk dude, but it was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
We really haven't had anything too crazy or bad happen. We've had, I would say, not bloopers. We've just had missed opportunities that we didn't know about. Like, we had Tom McDonald on, but he was just Nova's girlfriend. We didn't know who the fuck he was.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
He was
a year
nobody
later, he
back then.
became Tom McDonald.
Well, I mean that because Jay actually hit him up because he saw Nova on our show, and then he heard us talking to Tom on there, and he hit Nova up after he heard our interview and was like, "Yo, you need to leave him," and blah blah blah. He ain't no good. And then Tom got a hold of it and put the screenshots out, and then it started fucking snowballing. And then everybody's like, "Who the fuck is?" Yeah. And then we had Tom on, and then Tom blew up and became Tom McDonald.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Well,
like we didn't know that was gonna happen, but
when we had Johnny on, if you guys are familiar with Johnny, we had her on like literally 3 days before her album came out. When her album came out, she skyrocketed. Her first interview was Replicon Radio. Her second interview was fucking Adam 22 No Jumper, because she fucking blew up because all the rape charges against D Antwoord, and I knew nothing of it. I compared her to fucking what's fucking Yolandi, not knowing that her fucking 2 days later she was gonna have a song come out about how they fucking trafficked and raped her.
Yeah, she didn't even talk about failed to fucking mention. It's like, come on, you could at least said something. You knew it was coming. You knew you were dropping that track.
Right.
But she showed us love since then. She's like, y'all were down before anybody. I still fuck with you. Like she'll comment on shit regularly, dude. She's dope.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I always share this moment. This happened to me on the old podcast. We had Project Born on, and it was a super big deal. But at the time, I didn't know a lot about the scene. I still don't know. I still am the Jeff of the group all the fucking time, and I don't know shit. And I had never heard a Project Born song. I knew who they were, but I had never heard a Project Born song other than like Graveyard. And we asked them like what their favorite song they've done is, and then they answered, and Polk hits us back with, "Well, what's your favorite song we've done?"
Oh, I fucking hate when artists ask me that.
I had to eat crow and be like, I've actually never heard a fucking Project Born song before, but I will. And I went and I listened to like all the Born Deads and shit like the next day. Because speaking of which, my co-host in the fucking chat, Spread the Dead, that was funny when that happened. Yeah, it was. It sucked. It sucked big time. But
no, but they did exactly what they needed to. You went the next day and you went and listened to their shit. So they got out of you what they wanted.
I love Project Born to this day now. That fucking Monster Click album just fucking dropped.
Hell yeah.
And it exceeded and crushed all expectations.
Yeah.
To be real.
Especially Project Born on that fucking record. They're fucking great.
Absolutely. I'm ready for their their group project to come out.
Man, I wish they would have asked us that when we had them on, bro. Because we would have answered when we bought the CD at the Gathering. At the first Gathering in Novi, Project Born was there, and they sold us a CD. I was like, holy shit, Project Born Dad, oh my god, like, and they sold me a blank disc. And years later, we met them and told them about it. They gave us a fucking stack of shit. But
yeah, I called them out on it. I was like, bro, because they were out there, trying to sell CDs, and I'm like, what? Last time we bought CDs for you guys that didn't have shit on it, was a blank CD, and they're like, my bad, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then they, like, every CD they had, they said, here you go. We're like, damn, I wasn't even looking for all that. I'll just let you know.
Yeah. So obviously you guys are very familiar with the scene. You talk to everybody and their mom. Who would you say is
we're old, bro.
Who would you say are like your favorite upcoming artists, people that are emerging?
Ooh, that's tough. Man, there's so many.
I'm trying to think of the name, man.
Right?
Huh?
Say we're talking strictly the underground, right?
You can answer.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I like, I know Tony's also a big fan of Zitro. I like him.
Fuck yeah.
Keegan Graham, I like his shit, dude. He's doing a lot of shit. He's doing a lot better than when he first started.
How about the homie that's in the chat room right now?
To do what? Mid-South Monster?
I said, how about the homie in the chat room?
Mid-South
Monster? Yeah. I like this isn't even like Juggalo in the same well, it's not in like the normal vein of the Juggalo music, but I like Gina Fritz from Keyed Up. The one that's, not Whitney Payton.
Yeah.
Also, what's his name? Diabolic the Monster. He hasn't done a whole lot. He was one of the OG members of Axe back in the day.
He just put out a CD like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he just put out a CD. He hasn't been doing a whole lot, but like that dude kills it, man.
Right. I've heard a lot of great like features where he's like featuring on some tracks.
Well, because he wasn't really doing a lot of his own shit there for a while, and then I guess he's wanting to get back in it, and he made his album and all that stuff. But I mean, he's definitely a slept on artist, man.
Hell yeah, there's a lot out there. I feel like people are emerging now out of nowhere, and it's fresh that like after the pandemic and shit, like it seems like the scene is growing at an exponential rate, and that's super fresh.
Oh yeah, like there's a lot of people out there now that we've never even heard of before.
Klokwerk E, fucking dope as fuck.
Absolutely, those guys are taking off. But speaking of, up and coming artists, you mentioned him. He's the homie in the chat. He's the guy that actually got you guys on here tonight. I'm talking about Mid-South Monster over at Greytown Records.
Yeah.
We got a brand.
You gotta stop calling him that, Rue, man. That's disrespectful. That's a nice gentleman over there. I don't call you cue ball, man. Damn. You gotta stop calling him that.
It's cute.
Now
Chipmunk cheeks are cute.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
He's a grown man. He doesn't want to be cute.
There's a compilation of like moments from the show of me just saying dumb shit, and honestly, like half of them are me talking about wanting to pinch his cheeks. Like,
as you should, man.
But
they are poofy. They are poofy.
This is a brand new track, unreleased. It's releasing sometime Mid-South. Hit me with that. The song is featuring people. I didn't do my homework. Mid-South.
It features Zitro.
No, that one's coming actually, and we probably will premiere that one as well on the Bartlehouse show. I heard it; it's super fresh. I guess they're tweaking it a little bit. So
yeah, don't get ahead of yourself.
I'm sorry, we was all bumping that shit last night. It was dope.
Yeah, we were super dope, man. This is "Knife in Your Gut" featuring Smiley J and somebody else. We'll get it after the fucking song, but hell yeah.
All right, we gotta be quiet now.
Yeah, I gotta make a quick phone call. I'll come right back in.
Good.
Unless I can make it while I'm muted.
Maybe.
Knife in your gut, got you leaking guts. 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 Knife in your gut, knife in your kidney, then your abdomen. Blade dripping, fuck the cement, bitch, I'm stabbing them. I was feeling like I never get to laugh again. That was till I put that K-bar back to practicing. Snuff footage if they want that action, then entrails on their handle, I'ma twist it to
twice. Organs in the cooler next to my Miller Lite. Come play with my toys, I ain't talking Fisher Price. Cold steel to your grill will get you right. Peel the face and hide the case in the moonlight. Pockets folded, decomposing tonight. Fill the cup with the bloody bitches leaking quartz. Do you think when I'm done that I won't eat the quartz? Plasma center in my closet, but your payment straight to Hades. Old folks, young folks, men, heads and crack babies. It don't matter, it's great matter. What's the matter, folk? Never had a box cutter in your stomach till it's splatter on the floor. This shit I'm prone to. All this shit I go through. Aim's theirs when I get a hold of you. Tie you down and this is what I'm gonna do. Stick 'em like a cigarette until they cold too. All this shooting shit is old news.
I liked it better when we were bigger.
Here stabbing people like I'm Joe Bruce. Knife in your gut.
Me too. Maybe me.
In your gut. Got you leaking guts.
Sorry, I
Knife
fucked it
in
up.
your gut. Got you leaking guts. Knife in 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 your gut.
Hey, real quick, come here a minute. See that alley, go down in it. This a trick, why can't you quit it? At a
It's a great bait again.
finish. So many victims, I can't wait to trick them. In the gut, I stick them. I'm never quitting. See how many fit into yours are splitting. This is not a gimmick, I ain't bullshitting. Knife is in your gut, all while my dick is down your throat. I'll stick my fingers in your cut so I can feel it when you let go. No getting away from me no more. I'm a chainsaw stabbing everybody on the floor. Hey, gal, I poke, laughing evermore. Now the reaper not looking nice, pounding on the door. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna hide? Looking for me, but I'm inside your house without a key yet. I'm about establishing the doubt of how and wow. Now I'm on.
I don't know who that is.
Don't you look just so surprised? I see.
I don't know who that is.
In your eyes as you hide behind all your lies. I see the fear that's in your eyes. No more flying for the lying. They're just crying for attention. So I'm climbing and I'm finding what they're hiding. I will get them. Light is blinding. There's no fighting against your biting. I'm Jim Pickens.
Knife in your gut, got you leaking guts. 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 Knife in your gut. Making alterations on her face with a spiked hammer. This is what I'm craving. Chop her up, then I might bag her, I might drag her into the night. No waiting around, this time it is right. I'm dragging them down, their neck will be sliced. I'm choking them out, the light from the rise. Keeping it real for the people that feel that time is in essence and cannot be still. Holding them down, their face will be peeled. Turn them around, the face are revealed. Up from the ground, the snakes are beheaded, embedded in places you can't understand. The face of the demons can join with a man. Shitty decisions are part of the plan. Corrupting our mission, buried in sand. So in reverse, I'm cutting their head, stuffed in the back, and burning the hearse, and churning and burning till hate is dispersed. And murder it shows, the stage will be cursed. They're feeling the hurt, they're covered in dirt. The bleeding's absurd, I smother their work. I bounce out with a monster. The dead show up to the concert. It's my house and I'm on her. Juggle that bitch with no concern. So I deduce the two with me that can't refuse. As soon as she sees the truth and lunacy, you can't escape or lose this creep. I'm a menace, I'm tactical. My penance is practical. Knife in the cut and eat you like an animal. Hannibal, a cannibal. I'll cut this bitch and make a hole. Let them know I'll take your soul. So bitch, you know who's in control. I'm never done chopping, the flesh will be covered and rotting until the rest is discovered. Bodies are filled and cramping my dumpster. This bitch will be killed and onto another. They suffer, they falter, then gutter. She's altered, hunter and dumper and leave with the monster. The body it reeks, the stench that it offers. Something you cannot believe, it seems. Something you cannot conceive in dreams. Hunting the haters and hate them from trees.
Knife in your gut, love to make the cut. Tied your bitch ass up like cement, you stuck. Going nowhere, finna feel the wrath of the man behind the paint. Wanna leave, but you can't. Got you praying to the almighty saint. Grab my hatchet, cut your digits off. Put them in the mason jar. Pull your teeth out one by one. Let me say it's just a start. Roll around your neck, pull it tight. till your wires pop. Laughing like a lunatic, ain't nothing gonna make me stop. I love to make my victims
Music is long.
bring me tons of joy. Everybody that I get is just a brand new special toy. Got a door that's full of eyes, shut full of heads, and boxes full of spines. I'm a psycho motherfucker, ain't no telling what I do.
I don't remember this song being 20 minutes long.
This ain't the one we. This ain't the same one we listened to.
Unannounced and say what's up, knock 'em out, tie 'em up and drag 'em, dump 'em in my trunk. Get out of lucky time is up, and now you gotta meet the reaper. But before you go, I gotta take your head off. That's a keeper, blood and cleaver, soul of evil, and the moon is dark red. 3 o'clock in the morning, hearing voices of the dead. Let me make this clear, I'm nothing less than savage. Mine's not in proper shape, a little more than average. Blood, I gotta have it. Dead bodies, I'ma stack 'em. Toes tagged, sorted, A to Z, wrapped in plastic. Natural born killer, but like Otis with the knife. Here to do the devil's work and end your fucking life. Never underestimate the process to my work. All my victims end up separated underneath the dirt.
Knife in your gut, got you leaking guts. 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 Knife in your gut, got you.
What up, Stigma?
Knife in your gut, got you leaking guts. Knife in your gut.
Hell yeah, that was all
Knife
8
in your
minutes.
gut.
All 8 minutes of knife in your gut. My
It's so
God,
long.
it
Them
was fire,
fucking
bro.
arm has got to be tired.
I'm exhausted, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. At first, I thought it was knife in your butt. I'm like, that's fucking gross.
N-
Bro, I need that.
in
I
your
need that
butt.
song.
I'm just kidding.
You know.
Shout out the tapeworm. If you know, you know. But let's see what Chad has to say. Sigma says, "Oh shit, those are dope, Replicon.
Go buy them. RepliconComics.Big Cartel.
Do it."
Or just go to RepliconRadio.com and click buy comics.
I thought he said Joe Biden, RepliconRadio.com.
Go buy them.
Joe Biden. Joe Biden.
Go buy them. We got comic books, man.
Shake yo tapeworm. Hell yeah. But where do I go from there? It's news time, guys. Let's talk about some news. I don't really do news, but it's gathering season, and they just announced some more artists for
Bro.
main stage.
I was so hyped about what they announced today. Rue, did you see what they announced today?
I did not.
I'm
Tell them what they
excited.
announced today.
Today they announced the Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah. To the hip hop, the hip to the hip hop, and you don't stop. That's
Man.
sick, bro.
I'm excited. That's
Jay
that's
is
some old ass
literally trying
flavor.
to get me to go to the damn gas.
Bro, it's so dope.
Right.
It's so dope.
Yeah,
That's
I
original
totally
hip hop.
Absolutely.
That's like the first hip hop group, bro.
Yeah, they were
100%
pretty much the
it is.
influence.
Yeah.
Speaking of long songs, though, yeah, I love that song, man. But
Yeah.
also announced is Shakewell. They announced a couple days
yeah.
ago. Lardy B making a return to the gathering.
Fuck yeah.
I predicted that shit. I'm like, where's Lardy B at? We need Lardy B again. And I'm missing somebody yesterday. Oh, Necrogoblicon announced for
Yeah.
fucking,
I thought that was crazy because they're like fucking homies with Twisted.
hell yeah. I feel like
But-
it's weird because
Well, they might get canceled now that you said that, P.
and Yellow still to be determined.
Right?
Oh, he's gonna be there.
Hell yeah, he's gonna. Be
I think
there.
it's just a big. I think they just told him to take it down to save it for a big announcement.
Right.
Yeah.
Give Juggalos less time to prepare some fuck shit. But hell yeah. I had something and it's gone. It's absolutely fucking gone now. Mid-South says, I love Necrogoblicon. Absolutely.
They're I'm not a metal guy, and I can't necessarily say I'm a fan of their music, but I am a fan of watching them. They're fucking entertaining as hell.
Hell yeah. I wish they were doing
that
an
fucking
event.
that Goblin guy's dope. He's fucking funny as hell. He used to have a talk show and shit.
Yeah.
That dude's dope.
Yeah, it would be dope if they did like an event. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, those live shows are fun to watch.
Hell yeah. Out of all
they're
the
dope.
announcements, who are you most excited for that they announced for the gathering?
The rest of development? I don't know.
The TV show. Yeah.
Right. No, the fucking
No, I know.
band, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Tennessee. Fucking Mr. Wendell and shit, bro. I'm old, bro. How many times am I gonna tell you I'm old?
Hell yeah.
You saw how excited he just got for Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
that's
so
what I
sick,
was
dog.
excited for is the Sugar Hill Gang for sure.
Fuck yeah.
Kung Fu fucking Vampire finally?
Vampire.
Again?
Chris Calico is probably my favorite announcement out of all of them. I love
Chris Calico's dope, man.
That is a dope announcement for sure.
I'm surprised. Like the past couple of years, we've been getting a little bit of crossover too. Like we had Super Famous last year, which blew my mind. We also had Odd Squad Family, who's not really on the line, but it was cool to see that they main stage last year.
They're doing the whole tour with Shaggy. I mean, they did Juggalo Day, Juggalo Weekend, and wherever the fuck we were.
Maybe nobody's told Jay yet.
Nobody's told Jay. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's like, he's on the main
super-
stage. That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. You know what I'm hyped? You know what I'm most hyped for is the Juggalo Podcast Super Show and Taco Party because I'm going to be a part of it.
Hell yeah. Are you planning on playing laser tag at the gathering?
No, but maybe. Who knows?
That just sounds like a bad idea. Just giving a bunch of fucking juggalos laser tag.
At least you're not giving them real guns. I mean, that would be a different story.
Yeah.
I think you should line them up with paintball guns.
Paintball.
Or airsoft.
Realistically, it is the 4th of July weekend.
I think there's going to be a lot of hospitalizations. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of injuries from fireworks this year.
Right.
That's another reason, like, I'm not going is because the fireworks are already a fucking problem. No fucking chance am I going 2 days after 4th of July. You out of your fucking mind?
Right.
I've gone 2 months after 4th of July and it was bad. Jesus Christ.
Parking lot.
I'm going to be there a day early.
Yeah, that parking lot.
You better bring a helmet, my man. Put a fucking hockey mask on.
Right.
I'm rolling with Mr. Green, and we're spending 4th of July in the parking lot party for sure.
Mid-South says, I don't need no laser guns.
I don't need no laser guns. I'm a motherfucking psycho.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Zitro.
And that laugh.
I'm excited for everything, bro. The gathering's fun. I'm excited for the Juggalos.
Hell yeah. Last night, Tier's doing a new thing on Twitch. He goes live Wednesday nights, and he had Zitro on last night, and they were talking about all kinds of crazy shit. But
I was gonna watch that, and then I forgot.
Yeah, that's usually.
Oh shit! Mad Max is performing at the parking lot party. I didn't know that.
He's also on the horror stage, I believe.
That's another underrated rapper right there.
He's not officially playing the gathering, but he said he's gonna be at a lot of places. So like he's playing a parking lot party. He'll probably be up there with Tier Diaz, and who knows what else. But
I hope
he doesn't have an actual set.
I hope he's on there for No Games. It's like my favorite Tier song. I actually got.
And I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is purely speculation, but I'm pretty sure at some point they're gonna do. Violent J's gonna do Walking Home Sunday or whatever, because Tier Diaz
never believe it.
Kind of hinted at some shit.
Yeah, he's the pimp.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I feel like it's been a minute. Let's play a song that's not 8 minutes long. Next,
you want to hit him on a break?
What are we playing?
I love you, Mid-South.
You want to hit him on a break?
I love you, Mid-South. Next up, we have Alter Ego with Water. If you're going to the gathering, bring fucking water.
Hydrated.
Bud Light.
Yeah.
Bring some Pedialyte.
All those things. Mix them all together.
Yeah.
This is Alter Ego with water.
Don't drink on Pedialyte. It is way too much sodium. You only need like one fucking container. Just fucking don't do it.
Boof it.
You'll have a heart attack.
Just boof it.
Yeah, boof it. Do that. I'm about to boof these tacos.
Shut up. So you play the song. wish this was one of those shows where we just talked over the music.
Shut up! He's playing the music.
Fine, I'm gonna go pee.
This might be an instrumental.
We're not Juggalo rappers.
I might have got the wrong one.
Y'all realize that P said he had to go pee and drove around, and you know he ain't using no bathroom. He's outside. Hey, bro, that's what we're doing. Yeah, so,
I thought he was gonna take the phone with him and then mute the shit.
Oh no, he pissing around outside his front car. Sure.
Someone rap or something, it sounds said. I'm just imagining the dope rap that went over this instrumental that I fucking downloaded. Alright, I'm gonna put us out of our misery. That was the instrumental to Water.
Hey! Fuck yeah.
That's a dope beat, though.
I guess I'll play it next week. Fuck.
You lost your turn. You go to the back of the line.
Right. This is
because I fucked up. You go to the back of the line.
This is why my show's so good.
This is my shit.
Fuck. Mid-South says that was an instrumental. Yes, we've established this.
Clearly.
I just thought the artist was really, really quiet.
That's what I thought when you played that girl that's playing the side stage earlier when you were playing what is it, Babylon Demon or something, or
Babel, the Demon.
Yeah. I was like, man, she's all right. You know, she was like, I would need to hear more, but like she sounded like she was falling asleep a little bit on the chorus, and I was like, all right, you know. But
I love.
I mean, it was okay.
I love we had to sit through that song because some artists have like a fucking minute and a half intro to a song before they fucking start rapping. And I was like, I'm not sure if this is an instrumental, but it probably is.
I fucking hate that because if I'm like making a playlist for like, let's say last year at the float, I had to do a bunch of songs on my Spotify, and I'm making a playlist for this upcoming year, and it's a banger playlist, but I can't choose a banger song if it has a minute or 2 minute long skit that's in there.
Right.
Like, make that a separate fucking track, man. That shit's annoying.
I don't know how Dead Body Man works, so he's actually working on a playlist for 2025 flow.
Motherfucker, I got a 6-hour playlist right now. I can play that shit right now. Fuck you,
it took a year for our golf blog to get up on our website when we all.
I was having technical difficulties.
No, I feel you. For almost a year, I just kept saying gathering footage coming soon, and never fucking touched that shit.
Hey, that golf log is up now. Okay, so.
Were you rapping while I went pee?
Yeah, you missed it.
Yeah, he was dropping bars.
For sure. He's gonna enter the fucking freestyle competition this year.
You should.
That's what we're doing.
But no, I hate that. Like, also for some reason, it's a horrorcore thing. They take like the same 2 minutes from the same horror movie and play that at the beginning of a fucking song. It's like, I've seen.
Oh,
the movie.
yeah.
I don't need to hear the whole fucking.
Oh, they do that with serial killer quotes too, especially Charlie Manson. Like, they do a lot of fucking quotes from him. Like, it's like, okay, we heard it. Do something else.
Well, it's. I talked about this last week. It's fucking. What's the movie?
Fuck you, Hi Merle. Fuck you.
I can't remember the goddamn movie. It's the weed movie with Dave Chappelle. My brain just fucking died on me.
Was it How High?
No,
it's fucking
Half-Baked?
Half-Baked. Yes.
Half-Baked, yeah.
Everybody
Fuck.
clips the same clip from Half-Baked and puts it in their song. I've heard it like 4 fucking times.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Half-Baked is a clippable ass movie apparently. Fuck yeah. And this is part of the show where I run out of shit to talk about.
There is a lot of coke in that movie, though, for sure.
There are. I've heard everything. I mean, the scene where he's fuck you, you're cool.
Right.
That
You're
one
cool.
I hear in everything, which is dope. But
I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon.
hell yeah.
No.
So what do you normally do on this show, bro? I've never watched it, so tell me about
What
Bumblebee.
All right. So
Bumblebee
what I normally do is talk shit and say gay shit to the chat usually.
Fuck yeah.
That's my stick is just shitting on Hell's Pit. Hashtag Hell's Pit is trash. It's a gimmick. I don't know.
Why do you hate Hell's Pit?
I've gone over this quite a few times, but Hell's Pit, it just doesn't vibe with me. I came up in the Shangri-La, like right around Shangri-La, and that was my first album. And then
So you're like going to church and stuff?
No, fuck that. But I love.
He must like Found. He likes Found.
I love Found. Yeah, absolutely.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I love Found too. Fuck you.
Lost was awful.
Fuck you.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
You already said?
Yeah, I heard him. I wish I didn't.
I love talking
agree
shit
with-
about Hell's. Another great thing though is everybody loves Hell's Pit like unanimously. So talking shit about it is just so much fun because Juggalos get really passionate.
I mean, it's not one of my favorite albums. There's others that are. I feel.
I
that
like
are
Hell's
better.
Pit. I thought it was underwhelming to be their most wicked album ever. But,
If you want to cause controversy, just say
still like it.
Jamie gave Joe a fucking STD. Don't go shitting on a good album.
I mean, Hell's Pit is trash though. Anyway,
It's like, I'm doubling down.
doubling down. I've doubled down on that so many fucking times. There's even a graphic I made where I replaced the Wraith with a trash can. And that got me so much hate on Facebook. It was worth it.
No wonder you're friends with Ace Tone. Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah. I don't Ace Tone. Fuck it. But,
Yeah, I agree with
nice
Mark.
guy.
New school Juggalo.
He's a really
Tisk,
nice
tisk.
guy if you meet him in person, man.
right. I came up around Shangri-La and I did tell my friend, like, he came up around Hell's Pit. I'm like, you're basically a second decker. Like, I hate to break the news to you, but you're basically a second decker.
That's kind of fair.
Because most of the people talking about damn second deckers are the people that came in around like fucking Jekyll Brothers Shangri-La. And like, you came at the end of the first deck. Like, you really don't have a lot of room to talk.
It's really like an upper decker.
So I break it down to like, well, yeah, upper
He's a
deckers
lower
now.
decker.
I break it down into like fucking millennial juggalos, and then we're like the middle children, the Shangri-Las and whatnot are like the middle children, and then baby juggalos is what I like to call them.
Wait, a minute,
Baby
you
Lowe's.
just said you just came into the Shangri-La, right?
Yeah, he's a second decker. He just doesn't want to admit it.
So
That's, I mean, he kind of said that himself when he said when people came in at the Jackal Brothers.
You know they were like a year apart, right, bro? They're the same card. You came at the end of the deck.
right. I mean, we're getting to an age now where a lot of the juggalos mathematically can't be first deckers unless they're like the OG juggalos. Like, there's gonna be more. They're gonna be more second deckers mathematically now, just because of time and people coming in.
Isn't everybody just
Statistically
chapter
changed.
17ers now?
Now wait a minute, motherfucker. We ain't dead yet. We only in our 40s. Come on,
We're putting
man.
Chapter 17ers, man.
We're already planning out homes to put all our millennial juggalos in.
God damn.
Hey, at least they're planning to take care of us. That's great. I love that.
Right, they're bad homes.
Just don't listen to anything we have to say about y'all. Just don't before you choose the fucking home. That's all I ask.
Right.
Hey, bro, if you ever been to the gathering, you don't want any one of them juggalos trying to change your diaper, bro. You don't want any of them trying to change the diaper.
I mean, Dead Body Man's right there too. Aren't you? You're a Jekyll. You're a Jekyll boy, right?
That came in Malenko.
Oh.
I think
so you're just a pop guy.
I think my point is, if you have any opinion at all about Insane Clown Posse, you're fucking wrong. Is the moral of the fucking story.
He's not wrong.
Always true. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not wrong about being wrong.
No.
Ryan Lovejoy says Malenko was his first album he heard when he was 13. He's 35 now.
Malenko.
So imagine how old we are, because the first thing I heard was the Riddlebox sampler.
Yes.
Somebody said Baby Lows. Is that an off-breed of Thuggalos? They're the same thing.
Yeah. Chapter 17ers, right?
Yeah, Thuggalos is like the new thing, I guess, and I've seen it around quite a bit. Shout out to Thuggalo Show for owning it. But a lot of artists now are claiming Thuggalo as well. I'm gonna be a Shangri-La forever because Shangri-La rocks. It's the best. This is another fucked up thing that I like to tell. This is another thing I like to tell people to piss them off. It's the best Dark Lotus album. So with that being said,
what is
Shangri-La? Shangri-La is the best Dark Lotus album.
What? Now you're just saying things to say things.
Right. No, I just say things to piss off juggalos. It's fun.
That's not even, like, you can hate Al's bit and have a weird opinion, but
you asked me
that doesn't even make sense.
You ask me what I do. I say shit to piss off juggalos. Really.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, and to piss off a juggalo, you ain't got to make sense.
Right. It doesn't have. I don't need to back it up.
Look, if Violent J didn't say it, it's not true.
Right. Facts.
He's got some good pussy.
He does.
He did say that.
I'm still waiting for him to adopt me, but that's neither here nor there.
Who's stepdaddy? I want to see your pussy.
That's one of the things that happened with Blase when she first. So Bash had made a video about her, and she contacted us angry, and we didn't mean any disrespect. It's just whatever the video is he made. And I'm like, we all love Stepdaddy J, and she's like, what the fuck, Stepdaddy J? I'm like, my bad. Like, I'm just being weird, bro. That's not all.
So you're a part of a bunch of other podcasts or something?
I used to be a part of. It was called Bartleboss and the Dead Guy Show. We were around for about a year, and then I left, and now it is Spread the Dead, and they're up to like 4,000 subscribers, I believe.
So, but you guys you're still friends? Are you beefing or what?
No, we're still tight. I didn't want to do the news, and a lot of the drama was filtering into the channel because of talking about artists and news and shit. And what I'm doing right now, nobody's watching me, so I can say whatever. No, I try not to talk about the news or the drama. I'm more about music, like you guys. I want to push artists. Now I do tend to say fuck shit sometimes because I think it's funny, but. Yeah. But
fuck shit is funny.
But yeah, no, I want to promote artists. I want to play music. I don't necessarily want to talk about the news every week. I don't want to have to worry about who did what, when, and why. So that's
you just want to make shit up.
Yeah, I just make shit up wildly.
Shit up. The real news. So this is more like the real news.
Yeah,
make shit up
we actually had an offshoot show that we're bringing back, and we've done a few of, called fucking Juffington Post, where we just make wild accusations. We've done one on like One Man Crew. We've done a few just clowning on people, but it's all.
Ooh, tell me about that one.
He made that video where he's like, "Violent J, suck my dick," and then I clipped it out of context and made a newscast about it.
The Juffington Post.
Juffington Post. Yeah, we're gonna be doing more of those. Me and the homie Snaps and 4A2. But,
Can you woo 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 woo?
Yeah.
I love that everybody's repping the fucking woo 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 in the chat room.
Woo woo.
I think that's because of the other thing I always say, and that's that "Woo Woo Woo Woo" is the best Esham song.
I mean, it's top 5 for sure.
Number 1, hands out. If he doesn't do it at the gathering, I'm gonna riot. By myself at home.
A single man riot. I love to see
My
it.
favorite video.
By myself at home. My kids are gonna be pissed.
Yeah. I'm gonna go flip a bench at the bus stop. Fuck that.
The Juffington Post, man.
Hell yeah.
That's dope.
Copyright. No, I didn't.
So what is what's a Bartleboss? Why is that your name? I'm interviewing you now. This is weird.
Yeah, this is weird. I feel like I'm on Replicon, only not.
You are.
I am. Fuck. I woke up.
His name is clearly Beef Tiger.
Yeah, Beef Tiger
Oh,
is what I go by. No, Bartleboss is a combination of Bartleby Boggs, my original D&D character, and Beelzeboss from Tenacious D. Made that name up fucking years ago, and it just kind of sticks, and people call me Bartleboss.
Nice.
You really are a nerd.
And then Beef Tiger came. Beef Tiger came about a year ago.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's my.
It sounds naughty.
I somehow limped into like a persona. I don't know how it happened. I made a joke about being a tiger luchador who likes Taco Bell, and I limped into a persona somehow.
That's what your little eye. That's the guy that's on the flyer, right?
Yeah, that's Beef Tiger.
Yeah,
I don't know that. I don't know that guy. He's a fucking jerk.
And he does dance. You do some kind of dance or something?
I dab. I exclusively dab.
I thought it said something about there may be a dance or something.
Oh yeah, there might be a Beef Tiger dance party later after everybody leaves.
Okay.
We're gonna make.
That's something you do alone.
Yeah, that's something I do alone in front of a mirror, Buffalo Bill style usually.
Fuck yeah.
Would you beef my tiger?
That's right up your alley.
I'd beef my tiger so hard.
But fuck yeah. How about a song after all this weirdness?
Fuck.
You didn't even grab the mask.
It's out of reach right now. But speaking of Buffalo Bill,
Better hit it with a break.
our next guest is Grim Smiles. I don't know how it's relevant, but segues.
Every time you say it, I keep thinking someone's going to join us.
Yeah, he keeps saying guest.
Right? No, this was a surprise. This is like this is your life thing, but you don't know the guest. But next up is Grim Smiles with No Safe Space, featuring No Special and Cruel Hand Luke.
Isn't that a movie? Rue, you falling asleep, buddy? He fell asleep. He dropped his phone.
Oh shit. Are you landscape or are you portrait? Are you
I think
landscape
he
or
fell
portrait?
asleep. He dropped his phone. I bet he fell asleep. Oh, I hope to God he fell asleep.
There he is.
Oh, you're
I
muted.
didn't fall asleep. I fucking sent a message real quick.
Oh, damn.
Do I need to turn my phone on landscape for you to get my picture bigger?
Yes.
Turn it sideways.
I don't like that.
He doesn't want us to talk, Mid-South.
I'm upset he didn't rhyme Grape Ape in that.
Sound like Mr. Gray a little.
It did.
Oh, he's Grandpa Roo for sure. With his tiger print recliner.
It was for this interview. He put it on there specifically.
Hell yeah.
Meow. Is that a cat? They hit the cat? Damn.
You at the end, man. Fuck yeah. Chat says Rue definitely gives us a Grandpa Rue vibe right now.
Oh, sure.
Fuck you, Merle.
Bartle's getting mad at us for talking over the music.
I'm fine. I could just mute you guys if I really hate
I know
it.
you did earlier. I was like, damn it.
I was testing the water. No,
Are they gonna notice? I don't know.
I've been respectful.
Didn't we talk?
Myself.
Do you guys remember? Like, I don't remember. It was years ago. We talked about doing like a show similar to this, except for we would talk over it on purpose, like kind of like Adam 22 does, where people like super chat to play their song.
right.
Because obviously you can't monetize it if you play a bunch of music. So we thought about doing that, and having people give us money, and Rue would just basically just trash them all.
I would not. If it's good, I'll talk good about it. If it's trash,
Well, if people are paying us money to play their songs, they're probably not that good.
Wait, isn't it? Are you talking Juggalo juice now?
Is that what they do?
That's what I heard. Mid-South says P gotta tell Bartle the fire at the float story.
Yeah, I saw his comment earlier. I almost set him on fire. Fuck him.
Ooh, he almost burned down the fucking tent covering the second stage.
I
and
was
he
more
almost
worried about the tent, not fucking him. So yeah, basically, I had a little what is that?
It was a little Coleman camping grill, a little butane grill.
And we had, so like it's a big ass circus tent. We had like a merch booth set up in the back, and then our camp behind it. And so in the morning I'd get up and make breakfast and shit. So I fucking click it, fucking butane spraying out, but it's not fucking working. I'm like, what the fuck, right? So then I was like, oh shit, it's not on there properly. So I twist it, put it on there properly, click it, motherfucker just like explodes. We have a tablecloth on the table where the merch was, right? It's made of plastic. So the flames are shooting up, the plastic catches on fire, the wood's fucking burning, the flames are like this close to the top of the fucking tent, and Mid-South is right behind the thing laying on chairs sleeping, and I'm just throwing everything. Luckily, once the plastic melted all the way, the fire went out. So we were safe. The tent, I got to tell Tom and Ogre the story after the fact too. I was like, I almost burned down the whole goddamn fucking tent.
I love the people that. I love the beach ball people.
Like,
oh man!
People across from us like, "Are you good?" I was like, "No," and they started laughing because they thought I was joking. I was like, "No, like it's out of control. There's like 5-foot flames, dude.
It's fucking chaos."
It's nuts. But yeah, I woke him up. I'm like, "Hey, bro, you almost died. Sorry." And we're gonna be in that tent again this year, hosting parties and shit.
I'm gonna be there.
I bet that plastic
wearing this fucking hat and these glasses.
Yeah, you can buy those hats right now. Replicon Radio. They're not listed on the site, but they're available.
Pete, I'm gonna need 4
black ones and bloody ones. What?
I'm gonna need to get with you on that. I need some.
What'd you say?
I need some bucket hats. I need some bucket hats.
All right, buy them.
All right.
Go to repliconradio.com.
All right.
Joe
Slash
Biden.
big cartel.
Yeah, go to repliconradio.bigcartel.com. That's where they're at.
Hell
There we
yeah.
go.
I'll put
We
that
sold
shit-
out of these, but I got some more on the way.
I'll put that shit in the description too. So anybody watching, fucking do that or don't. You know.
And get the bloody shirt to match.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
And the blue shirt
So-
to not match.
So this is something that I want the viewers to know, and you know I'm fucking clueless too. Tell us the origins of the dinosaur. Tell us the logo, man. Where's it come from?
We don't know. Next question.
Next question. All right, great. 10 out of 10. Tell us the origin. No, I'm just kidding.
The secret will be revealed someday.
Oh, it's a secret. All right, dope.
I mean, I actually do kind of have an answer to that question, though, for real. The show that was an entity like way back in the day that had nothing to do with us. It's not what it is today. It was a total different platform, total different show. Yeah, that's the OG logo that we had. The entity that was Replicon Radio before we got a hold of it. One of the things it tied in with the name being like reptilian and all that stuff. But like it had to do with repeating jokes and shit like that as far as the definition. But it had to do with because one of the prior hosts, he was real bad about repeating himself, and one of the guys used a big scientific word. It was like that meant basically, you basically tell the same shit. It's a repeating genome and shit like that. And that's kind of where the name came from. And then, Replicon, reptile and all that stuff. And one of the guys that was part of it actually drew the old school dino that he was just showing, not now, but, and I think it just got tied into that. And it was just an artistic vision that the guy that drew it, shout out to Josh, go check out Offensive T-shirts. There you go. But yeah, he put the headphones around it and all that shit. So that's kind of where the dinosaur came in, and then we had it remastered via 8 legs. He did that dino that you see now, and that's the one we use for like a main logo. But yeah. So I mean that's as close to an answer as we can. We can get to that.
That's about all we got, really.
That's enough though. That is fresh. I also noticed like you got some really cool graphics, include not just the dinosaur, but like the one I used on the thumbnail with the 3 of you guys. Who does your art? Was it all 8 legs or was it
whoever we can get to do our art? Yeah. We had multiple different people.
We have this logo. 8 legs did that, and then 8 legs did this one. That design, the Replicon, and other than that, I've just altered it a million different ways because we don't have any money. And then the version of us as a cartoon was done by what's his name, Scrubby. You know his name, Scrub.
I don't remember his name, but yeah,
Scrub. Huh?
Chesty.
Yeah, Chesty. He did those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Chesty Scrub did the cartoon versions of us.
Hell yeah. On that vein of promoting people that do art, I hate to cut you guys off, so I'm not gonna go ahead.
I was gonna say, so if you notice on the figure with the 3 of us as cartoon characters, my eyebrows are through my hat. For whatever reason,
he hates it. I love it. Because it looks
He's like, that's not actually what I look like. That's actually not what I look like. My eyebrows do not go on my hat.
Right. Which why they were never taken out, I have no idea.
Why didn't you tell them that you're also not a chipmunk either? We have those cartoons either where we're chipmunks.
I understand, but the eyebrows just drive me fucking crazy. Like, why are they on my hat, bro? Why are they on the hat?
Oh yeah.
But if you are an artist and you're not expensive, or you just want to design cool stuff for free, you can email us at therepliconswatching@gmail.com.
Funny you should say that. 2 of the biggest homies in my chat are Kiefer Baker at 4A2, who's done art for pretty much everybody in the fucking scene, as well as Dankalo Art, who we have a commercial for. So let's play the fucking commercial for Dankalo Art. if it works. Let's see.
This is literally your brain when you pay for overpriced art in the underground. What I'm doing is for the scrubs. Because, you know, life just fucking sucks sometimes. Are you tired of being bent over with these prices you're getting? Well,
I can't hear it.
I will not bend you over and cause any pain in your ass. Put your wallet away. I accept trades if you're too broke. Oh hey, check out this chick's bazonkers. Are your kids driving you fucking nuts? Do you not have time to do graphic art yourself when you're already doing multiple other side projects? Well, that's alright, because Dankalo art is for the scrubs. Fair prices. Hit me up for your custom work.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't hear it.
Oh man,
I
I'm
couldn't
sorry.
hear it.
But I'm
must-
Is
assuming,
it funny?
It's pretty funny.
I'm assuming since you think he's gay, those are all pictures of him.
I missed all of that. I'm gonna have to scroll back and figure that out.
Who's
But
gay?
yeah, no, Dankalo, who isn't? Dankalo art. Check it out.
I mean, you're right. It's 2023.
Affordable art. She is a little backed up right now, but she needs the money. She just changed her hair to cover up that enormous forehead. Shout out to Dankalo's
Damn, the big forehead gang, man. You man, get out of here, man.
Bruce's whole head is a forehead.
We bullied her. We bullied her into growing bangs, and I do feel bad about it.
This is a forehead gang. What you talking about, bro? Do your research. I don't know. Do your research.
Do your research.
Hell yeah. I wanted to address what Mark said while we were not listening to that commercial, but yeah,
I wanted to do it too.
We've had it's been a minute, but I still want to keep doing it. We've had artists do their own version of our dyno. So like we did the 8 legs one, that's the official, and then Jamie Madrox drew one for us, which looks like the fucking Michelin Man. We had Mariana Pescasta.
They really do.
The illustrator for Haunted Highon, she drew a dyno for us. The other fucking dude, what's the other guy's name? Does anybody remember that other guy's name?
Shaggy Two Dope.
Yeah, well, I know Shaggy Two Dope. Shaggy Two Dope. We got a Shaggy Two Dope dyno. No, the other guy, the Saved by the Bell looking one
with the head.
Gang, gang.
Yeah, he's fuck man, can't remember his name right now. He's an artist and he does a bunch of horror shit. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. And then also Chesty did along with the cartoon version of us. He did the one that looks like a fucking Saturday morning cartoon or whatever version.
Hell yeah.
So we've had different artists do like none of them are like the official. It's just like a cool, like we did limited merch with the Shaggy one. We did limited merch with the Jamie one. It's like a limited thing, just different artist rendition of the dyno. Until someday we're good enough friends with Tom Wood, and
Tom Wood, please.
Tom Wood. I know you watch the show. I don't actually know.
Tom Wood, plees.
I'm just
Tom Wood, please.
Mike Wood watches the show. Mike Wood.
Tom Wood, please.
Mike Wood draw a dyno for us if you're watching. Also Tom Wood. Tom Wood, I know you watch the show religiously, which is a lie, but we need a dyno. Who else?
Yeah.
Can I tell to make a dyno? Killator.
Shout out to Dankalo. Dankalo, draw us a dyno.
Dankalo,
draw us a dyno.
Draw your version. We won't pay you, but we'll love you.
482 also likes to, do that art for people. Shout out 482. Looking at you, my guy. He just did something for MacGruber. Shout out to MacGruber too for announcing his new record label, his new project he's working on, a record label called Ghost House Records. Shout out to that.
No head. Nobody.
No head.
No
it's
head.
A sad place.
That's what we're all getting tonight.
What else, Sicko?
What up?
Well, maybe not. That body man's married.
Sicko and
Nah. That makes it worse. That makes it worse, bro.
Hell yeah. We'll use it.
Don't assume I'm flexible. Anyway, that means two
Bro,
things.
let's see. Show me.
There's content right there.
Shout out. This is why I can't have Violent J on the show.
What do you turn into, like a little roly poly and roll down the fucking street or something? Like,
Bro,
gangsters, fuck.
I actually body doubled as a ball.
I must transform. Whop, and the fucking legs go over his head.
Yeah, I body doubled as the ball, and so.
Oh my god!
All it was back and butthole chasing all Indiana Jones down the fucking hill.
Man, where's that edition? I need that one. I need the director's cut.
It's on the floor.
Speaking of backs and buttholes, this next artist, man, I don't know why anybody lets me play their music.
Why don't you just go on the show fucking segues, bro?
It's a thing now. I don't know why. It happened once and people loved it, so now I'm just.
Oh,
can we talk
people?
Over
The people that you were talking to?
Yeah.
Can we Mystery Science Theater this one?
Shout out to
P doesn't know how to. P doesn't know how to use the mute button. All right, you can't. He's a peacock. You gotta let him fly.
He's good.
I can mute it. I just don't want to. It's not fun.
It's
true.
I want to see them dance moves this time, guys.
Next we'll give us something to dance to.
Is another new artist for the show. Somebody we're playing for the first time. Politicize. And this song's featuring Kung Fu Vampire. It's called Make a Nightmare.
Make a nightmare.
Nightmare.
Make a nightmare.
It was a nightmare.
It was a nightmare.
Nightmare factory. It's a catastrophe. Dreaming while you screaming, body breaking like atrophy. Come to my facility, turning people to mini me. You losing your identity, limbs and serenity. Now I see the pain in your brain as it
Brew can't move because he has a bad back.
Knowing your name, coming to home all the same, playing that murderous game. Yeah, nah, wait, I was framed. I'm doing what I'm doing. Let's kill a bully with fully automatic, so the body goes static and everybody panic. Another shooting on the news.
Oh man!
One it went right. Shot the bully, not everyone inside. Yeah,
he's so mad he's left.
Talking about fucking bloopers and outtakes, this is the guy that got mad at you and tried to cancel us.
Who? Oh, me?
Who do you mad?
No.
Who do you get mad at?
That would be awesome, Dinkalo. You got mad at Dead Body Man.
I think that was a misunderstanding, though.
It was.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, was that one guy that I made the joke? And he got real mad about it. Oh. You fuck that dude.
They stalking my every caution, the different people talking and thin air knocking, locking the door when I go to sleep, chalking the floor when I'm feeling the heat. There's a
no, he got the mask. He got the mask.
Well, I mean, team, make yourself big.
Let me put it through your skull and simplify. This is the nightmare. I'm barbaric to clear the air. Fair
it's the Beef Tiger.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a mask under the mask. There's two masks.
There's two of them.
It's maskception.
That one's way cuter. The fuzzy one. I like the fuzzy one. Hey, Fuzzy.
It was a nightmare.
Fuzzy Tiger.
Fuzzy. It was a nightmare. This is like a luchador, man.
Welcome to the Beef Tiger.
Something happened in the song.
Hope y'all like the song.
Fuzzy Beef Tiger!
Fuck yeah.
Fuzzy Beef Tiger? Did you
make a nightmare featuring Kung Fu Vampire.
Fuzzy Beef Tiger, make a nightmare.
Fuzzy Beef Tiger is in your nightmares. For real. It's weird with the fucking bandana. I don't know why I didn't take the bandana off. I got like
I can't even see a bandana. I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know.
The other mask had a bandana. It looked like Tiger Hulk Hogan.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Diesel Arts in New Jersey.
He's got a, oh, I thought he had like a fucking tumbler cup too of it. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
This man's going all in.
he does amazing.
That's like
work.
Tony the Tiger, but he's like fucking pissed off, and he's been like training for a year.
It's Beef Rida. No, I'm not doing Beef Rida tonight. I have too many personas. They're all the same person, pretty much.
Rider.
I don't know what to tell you.
Rider.
There's so many inside jokes that I don't know.
Right. My old show is just for 3 people that watch on the regular.
I felt that. I felt that.
Marketing. No, A Nightmare is sleeping in the same room as P and Rue. It's a battle of chainsaws. That's what Mark said.
I don't know what that means.
This means we snore loud.
Or, you know, you sleepwalk and you literally sleep with chainsaws. One or the other.
It's like a fucking meal freezer, that's for sure.
Fuck yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Greg Joe, I don't know what you're talking about.
And chat is dead.
No, he's saying that that's what a real nightmare is.
There you go. Metal.
Man, anytime that the homies are dreaming about you, it's a good time.
Do I got a booger?
What?
I can see your brain, my guy. I can see it. Is this why you guys don't do video?
Somebody said I had a booger.
Yes.
That, and we don't have a computer that can run the fucking the cameras.
Oh, okay.
I'll see one.
Like his laptop that he has to update every fucking time he turns it on. It could barely run the USB 2.0 webcam that he paid $7 for 18 years ago.
We do this for the love because we ain't got no money. But if you give us money, then we might have a little bit of money, and then someday we could still do it for the love, just better.
Yeah, facts.
Like way better.
But where can people find you? Where can they stream the Replicon Radio?
I'm currently at the Circle K.
Shout out to Call the Pops.
RepliconRadio.com, Replicon Radio on YouTube, Replicon Radio on Spotify, all streaming platforms.
That's right.
What am I missing out?
At Replicon_radio on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, there you go.
Replicon Radio everywhere else.
Right.
You can follow me at FreakyP314 everywhere. You can follow Dead Body Man at DeadBody_man everywhere.
And you can follow me at Good Luck.
Yeah,
Big
good
Blue
luck.
314 in some places.
You can follow him at Walmart at 2 in the morning.
You can definitely listen to us on Spotify. Follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Apple, Stitcher, Spreaker, Google, fucking any place you've never heard of. We're on there.
I got up my game.
If you Google our name, Replicon Radio, we're like the first 2 pages on Google.
Right. I wish
maybe the 3.
I wish more guests would just be like, fucking Google it, bro.
Fucking do your research. Google the name.
We've been working on our SEO for months.
Just go to our Instagram and then click the link in the bio. It gives you a link tree to everything.
Right. They own a tree with links.
We need to get a QR code for that and put it on some flyers that we need to make up that we're like 2 years behind on.
That's just a button now. That's just a button on the website.
Dude, they're $100, Grape Joe. Buy them. You can buy those at repliconcomics.bigcartel.com. $100 for the metal. Only 17 made. I think there's like 9 left.
17?
The regular covers there's 75 of. You can buy those. They're only $35. That's not a real thing, Mid-South Monster. I am not a magician, and my name is not Freaky Pie, but if you'd like for me to make you a Freaky Pie, you have to eat it.
Freaky Pie.
Hell yeah.
No, son, free pie.
We got
follow me on Whatnot at Replicon Radio. Buy comic books from me.
Hell yeah. But again, I wanna thank you guys for coming on. You guys are more than welcome to hang out for as long as possible.
Sounds like you're kicking us out.
I am. Fucking get out.
Hey, dude. You can follow me on Facebook, Tony Lucas. There you go.
I do this at the halfway mark because we are 2 hours in already, and time fucking flies on the show. I love it. But I do want to thank you guys. In case like something happens, I fucking can't talk to you again. Goodbye forever.
Are you gonna die? Are you okay?
Yeah. You know that
you
mask.
Never know, man.
That
the
mask.
ball is not promised to us.
Right.
That's true.
The next 5 minutes are not promised to you.
Right.
Ask us some more questions.
Hell yeah.
Do your job. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I did tell you guys.
You wanted us. You got
I thought
us.
you were a Bartle
Casual as
boss.
Come on, man.
Bartle's submissive.
Right now,
We're gonna make you stay up late tonight.
All right. Thank you guys for watching the Bartlehouse. This has been the Bartlehouse.
He's gonna end the whole stream. He said, "Fuck this, I'm out."
Kiefer,
Yeah,
really
fuck
doing
y'all, I'll start a new one.
right. I'm giving the channel away to the next. Who is it that sold their channel? Anyway,
Bartleboss. Bartle submissive.
Bartle. Is that like a Pokemon?
Just Bartle.
Bartle.
Dankalor said I had too much diabetic lean fats.
Oh shit. Is that like diet lean?
They make diabetic fucking cough syrup.
All right, yeah.
Who knew? As long as you rock. No. Fuck. I'm gonna play a song and think of some questions and actually do my job.
All right.
2 hours in and my brain goes to fucking shit. But
We did it. Come on, man, step it up.
I'm gonna cry for the next song, so my camera's gonna be off.
I get that.
25 minutes worth of questions. Speed round.
Speaking of artists that cry, no. Next up we have
Young Wicked.
the OG. Yes, one Young Wicked. Next up we
That
have
makes him cry.
the OG, Jay Reno with Yeah.
Canada. Hell yeah.
Do you love me? Yeah. So I got out there.
I'll set you up for a little while.
Featuring
Oh.
Lipstick. Bro.
Oh no, he's gonna be yelling at us. Whipstick just yells.
He just wants us off of here so he can play his fucking music without people talking
He wants to
over
play
it.
fucking Dungeons and Dragons.
That's fine. He wants to roly-poly out the room.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jay Reno. though. My name is Whipstick.
Woo!
That's P. He likes when he talks. Dwight, don't shut up. Bro, if you don't mute your shit while you're crumpling up that trash, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one wants to hear you shuffle around the trash in your damn car. We're trying to hear yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was part
Damn.
of the song.
It was
Jay
part of
Reno,
the song.
Yeah, featuring Whipstick. That's like woo 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 woo, but Jay Reno doing a different song completely.
Can you? Yeah. I wanna know, are you true? Can you? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Something I usually do at the beginning of the show, and I totally fucking spaced. I put the Q&A up in the fucking chat, so people can do my job for me.
QAnon, fuck yeah.
And we got a couple already. But if you have questions for Replicon Radio, put that shit in the chat. Mid-South Massa says, tell us about the interaction with Corey Feldman.
I was not there for that one.
Tony?
That was fun, man. We went out, what was it, Indiana? Was it St. Pierre's?
Fort Wayne? Yeah, Pierre's.
Yeah.
Pierre's venue, Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I forget shit. I'm dumb. Anyway, we were hosting the show for Corey Feldman, and we had a March Goose set up. So we're there a couple hours before the show, and who the fuck is there? Corey Feldman set it up all of his own shit. Like he just that man was busy as hell. Like he put in some work that night. Like we brushed into him a couple times, but I didn't really want to get in his way because he was busy the whole fucking night, and there was a lot of technical difficulties like leading up to that. So the show was like I don't know how late, like an hour late or something, and they were late opening the doors.
It was like 2 hours, yeah.
Bro, it was a weird night, but awesome because we got a lot of love from everybody there. But it was so weird because we had to go up on the stage so many times and for so long that I was like trying to drag P off the stage. I'm like, dude, I was like, I can't do this anymore. He's up there telling bad dad jokes and shit and talking to people. We're getting booed in the back. I'm like, bro, just get off the fucking stage, man. Just let them look at the fucking background.
They're like, keep stalling. He's like, we gotta go. It was special. It was good. Nicest guy ever. That dude was super nice. Corey and his wife, man, they were super.
And his wife is nice.
He's got himself a pink version of this. Have you ever
he
seen
did
Corey
buy a
Feldman
shirt from
that
us.
shirt?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I met Corey Feldman at a HorrorCon 2 years ago. Or I guess it was 3 years ago now. It was the very first time they ever did it. It was in Gettysburg, and they had a Frog Brothers reunion. And the weird thing is I met him, I went into a restroom, and I was the only one in there, and then behind me comes Corey Feldman and his fucking bodyguard. And
damn, he came on you in the bathroom? Shit.
Yeah, that happened, true. But no, he goes in the stall and he's taking a shit, and his bodyguard's standing outside talking to him through the door, and I'm just there pissing at the urinal. Like
he's like verbally holding his hand.
This is kind of fucking weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, it was odd. They were talking about, I don't even know what the fuck they were talking, but he's like,
was he like, come on, Corey, you can do it, or was it like, what are they talking about?
I think they were talking about Jameson, the other guy, the other Frog brother. I was trying not to listen. I was just trying to piss.
That's so weird because he doesn't even drink. Like, why would they be talking about Jameson while he's taking a shit?
No, that was the guy's name, Tony.
The other guy's Jameson.
I won't.
But no, that show was dope because I met Alex Vincent, who one of my favorite series is Child's Play. And I rode the elevator with Joe Bob Briggs before I knew who he was. Like I knew of him, but I didn't watch Joe Bob at the time. And I'm on the fucking elevator with him. He gets off, and then I'm going up the elevator more, and I'm like, wait, that was fucking Joe Bob. I'm a dumbass. I should have said something. But
that's dope.
Yeah, it was cool. Have you guys had any starstruck moments with any of celebrities out in the world?
No, not really. I mean, for me, it's I just see celebrities as normal people. Like I don't really get starstruck anymore. That or want to get the meet and greets and all that shit. I'm like, I would rather hang out with them than just be like, oh my God, I love you. I'm your biggest fan. I can't believe I met you. Blah blah blah. You know, so I don't really get starstruck like that. You know, if I see somebody that I like that's famous, I'm like, oh shit, what's up, dude? You know,
Tony's
actually
a fan. He fanboys. He don't get starstruck. He fanboys.
I don't know the difference, but I don't know.
I don't wear sunglasses in the house, and I'm afraid to talk to everybody.
It's dark outside, and I'm wearing sunglasses for no reason because I had them on earlier.
I'm not that fucking cool. I'm not that cool. I see them, I'm like, oh god. But then when they speak to me, I can have a conversation. It's not weird anymore. But I don't like approaching people, so I fanboy to fucking just regular ass people, I guess, because everyone scares me. You all scare me.
I think we fanboy over our fans more than we do celebrities.
That's awesome.
I would agree with that.
Like fans that come up to us and they're like, "Oh shit, you're Replicon Radio, I love you." And it's like, I don't know what to do with my hands, man. This is weird.
I love you.
I love you so much too.
I wouldn't say I get starstruck. I see people as people, man. I don't.
Right.
Just because you done one thing and you might have millions of dollars, don't mean that we don't put our pants on one leg at a time.
Cordial P, exactly.
I think the first time I met like a celebrity, I was weird with them. I'm not gonna lie. But
we all been that way.
Right. Since then, you know, I've met a handful of like horror icons and stuff, and you know, I not nearly as bad as that first time when I met Alex Vincent. I felt so bad because I was, you know, you say weird shit to people when you're nervous. And I'm like, you're the only person I wanted to see at this
You got my shirt wet, Jay.
And he's like, oh, thank you. I'm gonna go now and, you know.
Yes, let the host finish his story, and then you tell that story.
I need to know. I need to know.
I think I want to hear it from you guys.
That's the best dead body man story ever.
It's a short story, though. I mean,
it's hilarious.
I think you guys should fucking
Oklahoma
tell the story. Yeah, it's better from your perspective, huh?
No, it's
we were way in the back. Like we see
Oklahoma gathering. Replicon Radio gets press passes for this gathering too, mind you. So we're like official there. Last night, Rude Boys party. We're like, we're not gonna get that fucked up tonight. We gotta fucking drive back to fucking St. Louis, blah 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 blah. I think me and Rue were just standing there like we're doing a couple shots or whatever. We're like, what the fuck happened to Tony? Right? We're in this tent. Have you ever been in the gathering? They usually do like a big party. It used to be Rude Boys party, right?
I don't think I saw y'all for hours.
Yeah, we don't. Tony was just gone, right? Next thing I don't even remember. I don't remember when I saw you. Did I see you first with him? I think what happened. You're gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong. We like walked over to the side because it was like hot in there. We're standing like side stage, like it's not really a backstage, but it's like away from everyone else. Jay's over there. A few other people are standing there. We're just minding our own fucking business. Everyone's just kind of standing around having their own conversations.
Just chilling.
Next thing you know, shirtless dead body man, just fucking dripping sweat shows up. He's just like, I don't remember what you said. Like, I don't know what you said at first. Like, you said something to Jay, and he was like, just like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he was talking to a girl or something. They're like, bro. He's like, what happened to your shirt? He's like, what did you say?
Oh, yeah, because he was like, where the fuck is your shirt at? And I was like, Will, you got my shirt soaked in your fucking show. And it was a twisted shirt, and it was right after the split. Like, peak everybody was mad at everybody. And I pulled it out, and it was a fucking twisted shirt. And I was like, got my shirt wet with Bagel, bro. And I was so obnoxiously drunk. And he just looked at me like, I would kick you out if this was a show. Like, I didn't even.
He like pulled you to the side, and, like said something to you privately, like, "Hey, man, this isn't the place" or something. Didn't he say some shit to you?
He might have told me I need some help or something. I don't know.
Bro, you're my memory. Tell me what happened. You're muted, bro.
We were just standing there with the whole Violet J thing when he fucking took his shirt off or had his shirt off. Violet was like he was about ready to punch him in the face. And he and I looked at each other and we're like, what the fuck is Tony doing? Tony's getting us kicked out of here. We'll never get press passes again. Sure.
Yeah, because we were like, I think we were kind of far away, but we saw you, so we like quietly inched over. We didn't want you to see us. We just wanted to hear what was happening.
I had no idea you guys were there until you told me about it.
And we couldn't even hear what was going on because the music was the music was loud already, so we couldn't really hear.
But I swear, he like pulled you to the side and was like, "Hey, man, like, thank you for coming, but this is not the place for this," or some shit like that. He's like over there talking to bitches and shit. He's like, "You got my shirt all wet, motherfucker!" Just dripping. Like, I didn't know you were that hairy. And I was like, "Oh god."
I didn't know that. Well, I at some point I think it was on the stage, and that's when he came onto the stage.
Yeah, it was.
And then I was like next to him. Yeah,
that's where it all went down, was on the stage.
Yeah. He was talking to the bitches on the side of the stage. Like after the show was like done, he was talking to him on the side of the stage, like outside of the tent. That's when I came up and
the stage, right by the fucking speaker tower.
Hmm.
Yeah, oh my god,
it was ridiculous,
but it was hilarious.
Hell yeah. You kind of answered the next question, which was Dankalo Arts, but Dead Buddy Man, I'm gonna give you a chance to get some revenge on these guys. Dankalo Art wants to know about an embarrassing story, so maybe you got some stuff about them you wanna spout out.
Well, I mean, it's pretty easy with P. I mean, just fucking pick your choice. You know, if you've ever been at P at any type of fucking event, like it became a tradition at Astronomicon to put flyers on P because he passed out every year in the fucking lobby of the hotel. So, I mean, you know,
go hard. I like to go hard.
I'm pretty sure Big Brew was gonna get his ass whooped by Big Dusty because he thought it was me for a while. And that was also at Astro. But yeah, not really too embarrassing, just acting like a drunk assholes, really.
Hell yeah.
I was saying, I think the Blaze story earlier was my most embarrassing moment.
It was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's I felt bad.
You guys gave me shit when what was it? When we had when we had Jamie on the first time.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you said I was bouncing and shit, like being all fucking nervous.
Oh, dude, I ain't never seen this man bounce so fucking fast in his life. This man was bouncing so fucking hard. It was like.
I was nervous. I get nervous.
I
was nervous as fuck around Jelly Roll, man, because that was in person. But I mean, he was so cool and fucking inviting. It wasn't that bad, but like I'm fucking like talking to people on the phone and doing interviews on the phone doesn't really bother me. Like I don't get nervous, but like having real life conversations with people for some reason, my fucking anxiety is like through the roof. So like in my mind, shit's happening, but it's not. I've gotten better with people I actually know. Like when I see Twisted, like they actually know me. Like it's not weird anymore. Like a lot of times they fucking yell at me. But like somebody else, like it's like even like a celebrity at a con, it's weird. They're sitting there waiting for me to walk up and say hello to them, and it's fucking I can't do it. It's so weird.
Well, in that setting, like for me, like I going back to what I said before, like what the fuck am I gonna say to them? Like I'm gonna go, hi, oh, you were cool in this one movie that everybody fucking says. Like to me, that's not what I want. Yeah, I don't want that interaction. I want to be like, yeah, like when I went up to like John Castier at a convention, because we had him on the show, and I was like, yo, I just want to say hi in person. Thanks for being on the show, blah blah blah. And he's like, dude, you're staying here, and we're gonna talk for the next 40 minutes. And like that shit was so dope. Yeah, and I want that. I want like when I met Kane Hodder at also Astronomicon the first year that they had the celebrity like VIP party where you got to hang out with celebrities. They were just mingling upon you, And I was standing at a table, and Kane Hodder came over to my table and just started talking to the couple people I was with, and like we just sat there and we had a couple drinks together, and then that shit was cool as hell too. Like I want to hang out with them. Even if it's brief, rather than, meeting them and going, oh my God, hi, can we get a picture? Can you sign this? That's just not me. I just don't like that shit.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm still very new at it, and I've been to a couple shows and, anxiety, but especially I went to Juggalo weekend. WIKED would put on this year, and it was fantastic. But the first night, I was so fucking anxious.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Just in my head that I didn't really talk to anyone. And then the second night, I got there and immediately was talking to Grave Bay and fucking Zach. I always say Zach. I forget his fuck crazy.
I forget his. Me too. Shout out to Zach.
Immediately chatting with those guys, and then Hoagie and ended up talking to Gibby, and then made my way around the room and talked to fucking everybody. It was like night and day difference, and the night was so much fresher. I get that. I get the anxiety, definitely.
What is happening?
But I remember meeting the guy from. He was in Demon Night, I believe. And that's what everybody knew him from. But I knew him from Slimeball, Sorority Babes at the Slimeball Bowlerama. And he was super stoked. That's how I knew him, was from that movie.
That's awesome.
And that was fresh. I got to chat with him for quite a bit. But
yeah, it seems like most people, like, even though, like, once you get to talk to someone, everyone's cool. It's just, you know what I mean, you got to get to that point. But I'm just gonna go back to something you asked earlier about like moments and shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, like, so with me telling you what I just told you about how I'm a little weird about people, like, it's gotten a little better with like one, like Tony said earlier, like people that listen to the show and come up and say hi, that shit's fucking amazing. So I would say anytime that happens, that's one of the best moments in Replicon history. Anytime that ever happens. And then it's also happened with like celebrities or whatever. Like there was a moment when we were at it's happened to me twice with Twisted. It was at C2E2 when they were doing a big signing. They yelled for me to come over to take a picture with them. And then it happened at a casino. We were out there just drinking and partying. And they're like, "Oh shit, is that Freaky P over there?" Like, what the fuck? Like that. Moments like that are fucking insane to me. You know what I mean? I'm like, holy shit, because I would probably saw them. And I'm not gonna go over and talk to them. I'm freaked out, even though we've spoken a million times. But when they fucking shout me out, I'm like, holy shit! Like, it's not like it's just any shit like that is fucking amazing to me. And like, I don't know why I just said that, but there was a reason I don't remember.
Leave me alone. You're good, my guy. Yeah, it's getting at a time where my brain don't work. Let's see. So funny story.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah, Mid-South.
Yeah, you read it.
So funny story. Drunk off my ass early in the AM at the float. I run into Dead Body Man, and he's all freshly showered and shit, and his toothbrush, and with his toothbrush, I can't read, and he's like, "Go to bed, que pasa."
Go to bed, man. Shit, the dude was always up. It doesn't matter what fucking time of the day he was up, but like asleep in a fucking lawn chair. Like he was dozing off and never went to fucking bed. And I was like, bro, go to fucking sleep. Go to sleep. Like, you have a campsite. Go to fucking bed. Why are you sitting in this fucking chair? Like, I would just find him in random fucking spots, dirty as hell. Like, bro, go to bed. Fuck.
The one time he did go to bed, he almost got lit on fire.
Well, again, he was in a lawn chair. All right, go to bed.
It wasn't that close. He's fine.
Yeah, he's dramatic here. But
yeah, he was pretty bad. It was him and fucking Meximelt or whatever. They fucking they were just always awake, bro.
They were just fucking. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Smoking cigarettes and shit, fucking.
And by like the last day, I was like, "Have you had water?" Like. It's like, when's the last time you ate? Like, shit, dude.
He has a running thing. Every time he's on the channel, he's eating a sandwich, and it's always a different sandwich. So we're gonna.
Well, don't put him in the woods, because then he'll starve to death.
We're gonna introduce a segment. It's what Mid-South sandwich hour or some shit. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
But
that's what I said. Mexivelli. That dude was cool.
Yeah, he. That's what he said. But no, going into like, you know, you're talking about anxiety and stuff. Do you guys get, or at least when you started, did you get like anxious before a show? Like, was
talking like being on stage or like doing like recording a podcast or anything like that?
More important doing the podcast, but I mean it translates to being on stage too.
Almost every time we had a guest on, I did. I did like 98% of all the interviews, and especially when we were new, no one knew who the fuck we were. I didn't want to fuck it up, so like I was always freaking out that I had enough fucking research, and I would watch and we would do people that never had interviews before. Like we had Alazuli Lou on the first time ever in the history of the world. There was no research to do. Or like when we would have like fucking Missy from Big Money Hustlers on and shit. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to ask her? You're fat? You did a movie? Like, what the, you know what I mean? Like, I would freak out about that type of shit. So then, like, literally talking to them live, like, we didn't really do like prep, like with the guest. It was just my prep. So if I found the wrong information or whatever, so I had a lot of that, but it wasn't like I said, it didn't really, I had anxiety about it, but in the moment, it wasn't so bad because I was like super over prepared.
Yeah, it's something about hit and play too. Hit and play or hit and record, you know, you're like, okay, now it's game time.
Yeah.
There's no more time to be,
exactly. For sure.
No, I feel that. How about you guys?
Anxiety and stuff. Yeah, and in the early days, like I got more anxiety about like doing a show to an empty chat rooms and shit like that. Like I want more interaction in the chat room. I want, you know, I want all of our listeners to come over to the chat room. But like in the early days, when we get 2 plays on, you know, fucking Spreaker or something like that, or we were freaking out about 20 plays and, you know, doing it to, you know, 0 interaction. We didn't know if anybody was listening. Like, I would get a little anxious about that. Like, man, this is weird. Like, man, I hate talking to an empty room. I really do.
Yeah, we didn't even do YouTube for like the first couple of years.
Nah.
First 3 years, we didn't even have a YouTube channel.
No. Oh shit, that is right, Grape Joe. I did do some fucking field medic work on Mid-South Monster's foot because he was walking around with like a busted ankle or some shit, or like his shoe was fucked up and he got like a real bad blister or something. I couldn't really remember. I'm like, bro, man, you need to fix that. Like, you need to go fucking mend your wounds. And he's like, oh, I was like, fine, fuck, come here. I fucking helped him get his shit right enough to make it back to the fucking campsite. But yeah. I've always kind of liked talking into microphone. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Does that mean he's not here?
What happened? We canceled?
You know, sometimes YouTube does that where it kicks everybody at the same time.
No, like as far as like hosting shows, I always loved like talking into a PA system through it with a microphone, and you know that just kind of
started when he was a young boy. He liked talking into cocks.
Yeah, big black ones that made a lot of noise. Yeah, I like to hear him moaning in the other room. But you know, I never really got anxiety going up on stage and hosting shows and stuff like that. I love doing that, except when we have to go up there for, you know, 20 plus minutes at a time, and then P won't shut up making bad jokes while we're getting booed at the Corey Feldman show. Then I get a little bit of anxiety, like we can get the fuck off the stage. But other than that, it's not that bad.
I'm saying that's such a weird. I'm glad that we have part of that on video because it was such a weird moment. Because normally I'm freaking out saying we got to get off stage, but I was having so much fun because we were having good crowd interaction, and they told us to stall. Like we were actually doing what we were supposed to do. Normally, they want us off the stage. This time they wanted us on the stage, and you were trying to get off the stage.
Because we wanted to talk about. The crowd was not interacting with us. You were talking.
We're out there doing an hour-long set.
You were talking to one girl in the front row that said, "Who the fuck are you?" And you were like, well, let me fucking tell you. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, Paul, they're booing us in the fucking back. And it wasn't like we just went up there. It was like we had been up there. We're stopped. Like we did our jokey jokes. We told everybody who we are. We're like, okay, cool. They want us to stall. And then they start asking us who we are again. And then like somebody else walks in and they're like, who the fuck are these people? And the room is so quiet that you could hear the people talking in the back. And I'm like,
we sold a shit ton of merch.
Bro, like we were standing up there for a solid 15 minutes and we had 0 material after minute 5. And I'm like, this is too much. I just walked off stage. I was like, I can't do this. Now look at this.
Look at us with those blessed memories.
Hell yeah.
Look at this guy. Hell yeah. This is great.
I told you, look though, and I told you I was just back in that venue. When me and Mr. Green did the Twisted tour. And the employees were like, "Oh shit, welcome back!" They're like, "I got my fucking fit." Everybody was hyped because they bought merch from us at Corey Feldman. They're
Dude,
like, "Oh,
shout
you
out to
guys!"
them.
I'm like, yeah, that shit was dope. Shout out to Pierre.
Dude, them people were dope out there for real. Nothing but love for them.
Yeah, I've never really had a problem getting on the stage and talking to people, or just I'm a people person anyway. I like talking to people, so that really was never an issue with me.
Hell yeah.
What up, Mike?
We got some more questions, but I'm gonna play a song break and
I'm
gonna go rock a piss. So yeah, I need to tell everybody that.
Hell yeah.
Next up, speaking of people that rock pisses, we got Ruthless Rob, who's a sick ass psycho.
Oh,
I'm a psycho.
Sick ass Rob.
I'm a psycho.
No, it's Ruthless Rob. He's a sick ass psycho, bro. Pay attention.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Sort of.
You guys are gonna look at this for a minute.
Psycho, sick ass, psycho, psycho, sick. I'm a sick ass psycho, psycho, psycho,
psycho, sick ass psycho, psycho.
Sick in the head.
Bread.
Wish I was dead. Sick in the dome. Leave me alone. Fuck all that shit that you say. Fuck out my way. Get carried away when I spray the AK. Down on my luck and I no longer pray. Give a fuck less if I see a new day. Sick of the stress and the shit you display. I eat your ass up like I'm at a buffet. Holding your cranium like JFK. Dump your bitch ass in the Chesapeake Bay. What can I say?
He was making eye contact with me? I don't remember that.
Burner and I tossed it. Smack a motherfucker if he talk shit. Skeletons all in my closet. Shit gets lit when I'm on the scene. Fuck a big bitch with skinny jeans. Life ain't always what it seems. Fuck your future and your dreams. Run up on a bitch with an ice pick. Stab her even if she got nice tits. Get on your knees, suck my dick. Fuck a bitch with the butt with a stick. I like it, what? Blood and guts. By the fluids. I tell the 5-0 that I don't know when they ask me why'd I do it. Prove it.
I do it. Yeah.
Oh, did you guys hear me fart?
Psycho, sick ass, psycho, psycho, sick. I'm a sick ass psycho. Sick in the head. I'm a sick ass psycho. Wish I was dead. I'm a sick ass psycho. Sick in the dome. I'm a sick ass psycho. Leave me alone. I'm a sick ass psycho. Psycho, psycho, sick ass psycho, psycho, sick. I'm a sick ass psycho. Psycho, psycho, sick ass psycho, psycho, sick. I'm a sick ass psycho. Sick in the head. I'm a sick ass psycho. Wish I was dead. I'm a sick ass psycho.
I'm a sick ass psycho.
Psycho sick, suck my dick. Voodoo shit with black magic.
Yeah.
Stab you in your saggy tit. Fuck out of here.
Saggy titties.
I had enough. I'm stuffing horse. Fuck with me.
Shout out to Saggy Titties.
Saggy titties.
Scratch marks up and down my door. You ain't never getting out. You ain't going nowhere. Begging and screaming like I care. Take it from me, bitch. Life's not fair. Ruthless rock, your worst nightmare. I'm a nervous wreck. I need some help. Smoke more weed than Michael Phelps. Put my
Rue's glitching out over there like the fucking Matrix.
That shit was weird.
That shit was wild, man. I was like, why are you moving your head so quick?
Psycho sick, I'm a sick ass psycho.
Sick in the dome. Leave me alone.
Saggy boobs. Saggy boobs. Saggy boobs. Saggy boobs. Saggy boobs.
The only time
Saggy boobs.
This is when you
Saggy
mute him,
boobs.
Tiger. He won't stop.
Right.
You just mute him.
Yeah, I'll tell you a story after the song's over.
That was sick.
Well,
Just
saggy
now.
boobs or sick ass psychos.
Well, it's the only time that I've ever felt uncomfortable on the fucking stage. And it was last year.
Oh, is that when you pulled your butt hole out?
No, when that old grandma wanted me to fucking show her my dick.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
yeah,
Show me your penis! Show me
Grandma
your
Butthole?
penis!
I totally forgot about Grandma Butthole.
she would not take no for an answer. She literally would not take no for an answer.
Bro, okay.
She jumped out and she was 2 feet from the fucking stage. And that's all she kept fucking saying. And then she got some other gal to come over and just antagonize me and keep fucking telling me to pull my fucking dick out. That's the only time that I was actually uncomfortable on stage.
Yeah.
You're not getting it. Like it's
He,
Coco Melon! That's what she said on the fucking water. Remember when I was like, when we saw her randomly, she was just standing in the river, and I couldn't remember what she said. That's what she fucking said. Yes.
We were like 4 hours into the float, and
Where's Zach? Zach will tell his story too, man.
Oh man, that's great. Well, to preference this, Rue was there for about 10 minutes, and then he had Grandma Butthole trying to get him to show his penis, and that was at the campsite. And then he had this other girl that he was talking to or whatever. They're just hanging out, and like that's the girl that came up and started heckling him while we were on stage. That Rue was like, "Oh, some other girl came up." It's like, no, you were talking to both of them, and they were both trying to get you to pull your dick out on stage. That shit was funny because he was like, "Oh no." Like I think right before he left,
trying to holler at him. We were all just conversating at the merch booth. We were just having conversation. All of a sudden, we had to go up on stage, and now this girl wants to see my fucking dick. I'm like,
and then she tried tugging on your shorts after that too.
Tell me your penis.
She did tug on the shorts.
Yeah,
that did happen.
That shit was funny. That shit was fun. But anyway, so we were on the float like after this happened and all that shit. And what? And we're into this float. If you ever been on a float, we're a while into there. We're fucking, you're getting delirious, and we're like getting to the point where like we just want to go home. We just
no sleeping drunk.
Oh man, I forgot about that Moon Glorious.
That was not her name. What was her name? She had a name.
Fuck, I don't know.
She was a real man.
But anyway, we come around this bend, and out of nowhere we see some like
cheeseburger or something, right?
Oh, cheeseburger, yeah, I think, yeah.
She's dope. He's dope.
Hey, wasn't that Factory Farm, bro?
No, I don't think so. But yeah, we come around the bend. It's me, P, Zach Wigglewood, and his wife in the boat. Oh, and one of the Jackal sisters. Shout out Susan. Susan. And we were
Sarah. My name's Sarah.
Sarah. And Brew had gone home at this point, but like we come around this bend and like in a very shallow area that's like 50 feet off the middle part of the river, like 100 feet. This shit's like a long way like off, and just out of nowhere in the middle of the fucking reeds is just Grandma Butthole squatting in the fucking riverbank. And I'm like, what are you doing over there taking a shit? Like, damn, what are you doing? And she just starts telling Coco Melon, and we're like, what are you saying? And like she's far away, like just in the middle of fucking the marshlands. And we're like, what are you doing? She's like, I was stranded. They left me here. I'm like, what happened? And then she beat us to the end of the fucking float. I was like, how did that even happen? And yeah, she's like fucking running around. Go Melon! We saw her on the bank at the end of the float. We were like, how did you get here that fast? Jesus Christ, this shit was wild. And we never saw her again after that. Like the rest of the time.
That is why you should go to the Tom Wood Float. Tickets are available right now at TomWoodFloat.com.
Yeah. Tom Wood would have spat in a butthole off on the stage had it not been for a child bending in the crowd. So don't bring
no
your
kids
fucking
allowed
kids
in the late night tent this year.
Don't go with your kids, man.
Facts.
I think she was going to spit in Grandma Butthole. I think that's what she was trying to get him to do.
Of the 2021 gathering. It was day 2. It was right after, day 1, Steve-O showed his butthole. And Juggalos were all wound up about that. And then the Chris Hansen fucking seminar comes around and he opens it up for questions. And of course, the first question is, show your butthole. And he's like, no.
Show your butthole?
Yeah, he's like, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Like, so proper and fucking probably one of my favorite moments of that. Like, if he showed it, if Chris Hansen showed asshole at the gathering, the internet would have broke. It would have broke the internet completely.
He would have had to have a seat himself.
He would have. Sir, do you know how many children watch this?
K-Pata, they're called boof ducks.
They're boof ducks.
No explanation for that. Just come to the float.
Hell yeah! It sounds
Yeah.
like the float is a wild time.
I'm just gonna
fun,
say
man.
there was a bunch of rubber boof ducks in the fucking water at the float for no fucking reason.
The float is the best time. Everyone should come to the float.
The float is good enough for me to go to it.
Yeah, look how fucking cool he is with his sunglasses and shit.
Yeah, man.
Look at that shit, bro.
Bucket cap, sunglasses. He's ready to fuck.
Yeah.
But Mid-South had another question for you. More of a request. He said, one of my favorite stories, you guys, this is a fucking page, bro. One of my favorite stories you guys told was about Tales from the Lotus Pod dropped, and y'all, that's not a sentence. And y'all played it in the hotel room at the gathering. I don't know if that was a sentence.
What?
Something about Tales from the Lotus Pod dropped, and y'all played it in the hotel room at the gathering.
Oh, that was
in Peoria. Talking about when I bought it.
Oh, when you woke? Yeah, you woke everybody up.
Yeah.
Great story.
That's your story,
Mid-South, you let me down.
I don't know if you remember earlier when I said I'm old, but I'm old, and I've been to fucking every gathering there's ever been. And we went to that one, which was in Peoria, and Hatchet History came out, and Lotus. I think, did they come out on the same day, or did Hatchet History come first? I don't fucking remember. But anyway, Lotus came out, and I listened. Everybody went to bed. We gathered all day, and the gathering used to end, and we would go back to our hotel rooms, and then we'd party in the hotel, and then we go to bed. And I was with Rue and these two friends of ours. They were twins, little girls. That's weird to say.
Yeah.
They were our age.
Why don't you have a seat, P?
Yeah, right. Shut your mouth. But anyway, it was like fucking God knows what time in the morning. I don't know. But I remember I was listening to that whole record, and that song came on. I started crying like a little girl. Not the of-age girls in the room. I started crying like a little girl. And then, yeah, I just woke everybody up. And everyone's pissed as fuck. I made everybody fucking listen to it. And then, we got it's like the old school fucking Juggalo goosebumps. Everybody freaked out. Nobody was mad at me for waking them up, which is probably the first time it's ever happened. And it was just like an amazing moment. You know what I mean? Like, we all just shared it together. And I was like, they're like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, you don't understand. You have to hear this. You know what I mean? Like, that was the first time. It was an amazing moment. It's a terrible story, but it was an amazing moment.
Mid-South says it rained during Lotus performing Kaboom. I've heard that story so many fucking times from different juggalos about.
There was actual thunder.
Oh yeah,
yeah. There was actual thunder and
really
lightning during that show. Yeah.
What was that? The last performance at Hog Rock? Oh
yeah. Well, I feel like that's happened a couple times during Lotus, but yeah, that particular one, that's when they played on the side stage, the second stage.
Yeah,
because normally they did Riders on the second stage, but that year they did Lotus on the second stage.
Yeah, we were all.
And they had the second stage in a weird position too, weird spot.
Well, it was down in that little hole. Like everybody was like, the stage was down in a hole, and everybody was up on the fucking hill, and it was just like it was a perfect stage setup for sure. Because when you walk around, that
was when the group hug happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you walk around the trail, you literally walk down this hole past the second stage. And it was perfect for people to sit and still see. I mean, it was like stadium seating just on grass.
Yeah.
I cried.
And it just rained its ass.
There was tears.
I cried. How many times I fucking cried in this fucking Juggalo shit?
All the time.
Did
fucking Juggalo baby, bro.
21 seminar where Jay told everybody he was sick. I remember I had gone to a cabin at a Airbnb with the homies, and they got up late, and we were getting there right as the seminar ended, and I was pissed because I wanted to be at that seminar, and we're going down the hill, and people are coming up the hill, just fucking tears, like everybody's eyes were all red, and we were like, what happened? Like, what did we miss? I remember that.
It's so funny because me and Rue had the opposite reaction.
Right.
But we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about good stories.
Good stories. Yeah. But you guys have been around for a while. You've seen a lot of Juggalo history. A lot of Juggalo history.
Yeah.
What would you say is like the big moment that you remember in all of Juggalo history? What's your biggest moment?
I know it.
I think it's everyone. I think anyone who was there. I think it's everyone's answer every time, right?
And anybody that was there, yes, 100%, 100%. And it didn't even have anything. Yep.
Yeah, I think
Wizards of the
so.
Hood.
Yeah. Yeah, that
What were
was,
you gonna say, Tony?
Oh, the journey.
Huh?
Where we all sang the Journey song.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
the whole
that was a fun moment.
That
But
was
Wizards of the
like for
Hood,
me.
man, like
That was
you
where
were
I
talking
felt
about
like
crying
the
and
most.
shit. I could barely even see. I was like recording. We had press, and I was like recording shit. I could barely see my fucking screen. I was crying so hard because it was such a fucking moment. Like everything that we hate about the Juggalo world right now didn't happen in that fucking moment. Like
no, not at all.
you could see Paul came out as a scarecrow. You could see him fucking smiling from ear to ear. Like being as close as we were to, like you could see, like as many times I've seen those guys perform and shit, like they were having a good time together. And it was like,
Yeah.
after all the bullshit that was going on and all the shit, it all came together in that moment. And that was one of the most beautiful moments in fucking Juggalo history. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
no doubt.
That's probably one of my favorite moments.
But yeah, Lotus anytime. Like it's weird to think about now. Like you were talking earlier, there's more fucking second deckers or whatever than there are old school. Majority of the fucking Juggalo scene has never seen Lotus. Like
That's true.
paying homage.
They got
to
died
it,
at
but, like,
Lotus.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
fucking
you're not
crazy
seeing
to me
the
at this
full
point.
fucking thing, man. Like every Lotus performance was always amazing. Like, and I don't say we took it for granted, but it was just, every single one was fucking amazing. If I'd have known it was gonna end, maybe I would have soaked it in a little more. But
right,
yeah, all that shit was amazing.
Like I said, I came in at Shangri-La, the beginning of like the end, and like it's like, oh, all these dudes together, this is fresh, and then going back and finding all the old stuff, and then all of a sudden, divide and it sucked. I was like, am I supposed to like them? Am I not? And at one point in my young Juggalo life, and I say that, but I've been down for, mathematically, it's over 10 years. I don't even want to do the math anymore.
The raid came out in 04, right, bro? It's almost 20.
Yeah. I don't want to remember how old I am.
No, it came out in 2002 at the Peoria Gathering is when it was revealed.
Right.
The raid.
Yeah, it actually came out in 04.
Yeah.
I think I was in it. It was out when I found it. So,
Okay.
yeah. So it's going on 20 years. Math is hard. But
Joe, you're way behind.
Well, I don't even remember what I was saying. I don't know what point I was making.
You're gonna tell us about your moment or Lotus or something.
Right. Like, I just met all these guys as a whole, and then all of a sudden it wasn't that anymore. And it was like, oh, okay. And as a young Juggalo, when that first happened, you fall into the propaganda of fuck those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I think that's a very much like a coming into it newer thing. And then you realize that there's a lot of talent all over. There's so much fucking talent out there. Forget everything else. That's
why I make it a point when we're on the show and I talk shit about Jay or ICP, whatever. Like I've earned that right. I've been listening since like '94. Okay, I've earned that right. We're at this point, we're like family, we're brothers.
We're old.
I have that right to sit here and talk shit. Don't mean that I don't like them. Doesn't mean that I still don't like them. I would tell my brother today if he fucked up, I would tell him, hey man, you're fucking up, fuck you, whatever. So, and I do talk a lot of shit, but it's all because I care. It's not because I'm just talking shit to talk shit.
Right.
It's I've seen a lot of shit go down, and I've lived through a lot of the psychopathic eras that we have, and only these new people just hear the history.
Right.
And it's sad that you didn't get to fucking live Lotus, though, man.
I'm actually very new to Lotus, even to this day. I always talk about how I'm the Juff in all the groups because I grew up very poor. I didn't have the internet. I grew up in a small farm-ass town where there was no other Juggalos. So I found everybody super late. I found, as like shit was happening, I was a couple albums behind. And
well, go check out the Tales from the Lotus Pod with Mars on it and not ABK. Go find the pre-release version of it because that's the real first Lotus album right there.
All my friends say that. All my friends say that the Mars one is the real one. I'm like, okay.
It is. It's the best one.
But no, I've been listening through to like Lotus and shit that I missed. Like, I was never huge into Twisted because all I ever owned was Independence Day back in the day, and I loved Independence Day. But
who did that to you? Who hurt you?
I just, it was what I could pick up at the flea market. That's why I don't.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
All these fucking artists, I had one ABK album. It was Mudface, and it's still to this day my favorite ABK album.
Really,
then,
I was a huge ABK fan, and I feel like that was like one of the weakest albums.
I love.
That's the one he got. You know what I'm saying? Like his journey is different than ours. That's dope. Though.
Well, 100%.
Also, it's like I said. If you have an opinion in our community, you're wrong. It doesn't matter. Because everybody has different tastes, and we all come from different backgrounds. But similar,
yeah, Mid-South just said he loved Independence Day. I don't know why.
Right.
Mid-South also said that I called him a fake Mexican and a redneck, and he still loves me.
That's true.
I love you too,
he absolutely loves you guys. He spoke
he's good people, man.
very highly of you guys. I do got to thank him again for reaching out to you guys and getting you on, because that's fresh.
No, we're just glad to be here, man. It's fun to be on somebody else's show when we're not doing one and just go on somebody else's show and just pretty much do what we normally do.
I mean, I get frazzled sometimes because I run out of shit to say, but honestly, like, we bounce back. Speaking of which,
we're good at bouncing back from not having shit to say.
Yeah, we do it all the time.
Right.
I was gonna say something about the fucking that I've never thought about. Like, it's we always talk shit about the second deckers or whatever, or we don't, but people do in general.
Right.
But thinking about Lotus, man, that's like that kind of hurts my Juggalo heart. Like, y'all didn't get that was more of a build up than the Joker cards were.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be like, you know what I mean? You get the fucking hands me the lyrics to a Lotus song. And it was like a myth that we never even thought was really going to happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then it did. Like I said, I woke everybody up, like, freaking out. Like, Juggalo family's like the biggest Juggalo chills. You guys, you're as a newer Juggalo, is the Juggalo fucking chills? Is that still a thing? Like, did you guys get that? Is that like, you get that fucking feeling in your body and you're like, oh, fuck.
So I came in at Shangri-La. So the big thing was this is the end of the cards, and like it was kind of cool coming in at that point. And probably one of the reasons why I hated Hell's Pit so much, because I feel like Shangri-La ended it pretty well. And then we just got another album that was full of dark shit.
Yeah.
Why does he get the preview? I want the preview.
And then they were like, guess what? We're doing another day. Well, first they're like, guess what? There's this EP coming out.
Oh God, the worst record ever.
And then
terrible.
We talked about that last week. What you said about if you have an opinion, you're wrong. Fuck you. That's not an opinion. It's a fact. The Calm is the worst record ICP ever did.
Terrible.
Right.
That's not an opinion. That's a fact.
But then they did the Tempest, and it was all right.
Listen to your elders. It's a fact.
They should have just
the Calm is the worst.
But then they did Bang Pow Boom, and they're like, surprise, we're doing another deck. And
they didn't even announce it. They didn't even say it. That shit just came out, and everyone's like, oh, that kind of looks like a card.
Right. And then they're like, guess what? We're doing another deck.
That was probably an afterthought.
Yeah.
Sure
and
was.
Then those feelings came back, and I remember being excited and being like, hey, I get to start at the beginning of a deck, And then fucking Death Pop came out, and I was like, not so, I like Death Pop, but it didn't blow me away.
I'll tell you, Bang Pow Boom was actually pretty good. At first, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? But then I listened to it like 2-3 times, and I was like, you know what? This fucking album is not bad at all.
I think they'll grow on you.
Like the second deck cards, I was like, they're good. They're not anything compared to the first deck until we got Fred. And then when we got Fred, I was like, we're back. Like, I'm excited again. And I always tell people, like, you got to remember, the Clowns were doing a lot of shit during those eras. Like, AA left them. They had to deal with the gang stuff. They dealt with all the split stuff. Like, obviously, they're not going to put their best foot forward when there's so many things going on in their life. And it's not because of them, It's not because of effort. It's just, you can only stretch yourself so thin.
Right.
And I feel like that Fred was that new breath of air for the clowns.
Well, this shit Jay's doing now, I don't even know what the fuck it is. To be honest with you, maybe I'm just getting older or what? I don't know, but
you didn't care much.
You can't let Bloody Sunday decide, about the cards because that's the way. You know what I mean? When they do the cards, it's way more serious of a thing.
Even Yum Yum, I didn't get too much of a kick out of.
There's a couple tracks that I really fuck with, like "Here Comes the Carnival" and stuff. They have the older feel, but then there's some that are a little newer. And
I mean, to me, I guess when you hear a Joker's card, you put the thing on, you let it play, and you enjoy every song. That's what the first deck had, and that's maybe what I'm looking forward to, because that's what Bang Pow Boom had. I can let that play. Mighty Death Pop was kind of like, I could skip 1 or 2 songs, but
right.
And then I didn't even fuck with Lost or Found. I ain't even gonna lie about that. I didn't even fuck with them.
I absolutely love Found. I know we talk about it. We beef about this shit all the time.
Found is great. I Lost. I couldn't get into it. It just reminded me of Hell's Pit too much.
I loved Lost.
But
I like Lost. I'm not hating on Lost, but a lot of Juggalos don't like Found, but I love it. But we were just talking about this on the show, right? Wasn't it last week?
Yeah.
I was like, I realized why I like it so much. It's a Young Wicked album. That's why I like it so much.
Oh yeah.
Found is 100% a Young Wicked album featuring ICP, and I love it.
I mean, I used to.
I'll have to listen to it again now that you put it like that.
Otis!
Dark fucking Otis.
Listen to him, but
Young fucking Otis.
I didn't really care for him then, but maybe I'll like him now. Who knows? Now that some times went by.
It's like Shangri-La Part 2, dog.
I found that though, like sometimes you have to revisit an album, or like your initial hearing of the card or the album is not as like you're like, okay, I don't really know how I feel about it. And then those songs catch your in the beginning I hated the song off of Yum Yum with the serial killers. God, why am I spacing on the name? Wicked. No, fuck. Anyway, the one with all the serial killers. They did the music video with all the serial killers and they dropped it early. Bro, I hate this. Like, I absolutely hate it. And then I heard it when the album came out without the music video, and I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. Like, I kind of like it. What the fuck was also like that. Like, what the fuck, they announced early, and I was like, this hurts my, like, this is wild on my ears. And now, like, that's my favorite song on, Fred. And
yeah, that was a weird one. And then they released the other one, the fucking the Fury song. That song was dope automatically.
Yeah, so sometimes you got to hear it a couple times, and then you're like, yeah, Wretched. Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't digging Wretched at first, and then I heard it without the music video. I don't know why the music video maybe just was too busy for me.
It's weird, yeah.
And
you're probably your eyes were too busy watching the video, and your ears couldn't follow along with the music.
Right. Also, the music videos have not my favorite lately. Like, I want them to go back to kind of the older style of music video where it's like a big theatrical thing, but I get money and time.
Right. Yeah, I'd rather listen to a song without video. That way I get the full effect with the lyrics and everything.
Right. Mid-South says, dude, that Juggalo party song on Found, though. Fuck yeah. I mean, Juggalo Island, how do you not sing Juggalo Island? I have a homie, Crazy McCormick, who a lot of people know, who absolutely hates Juggalo Island. Man, I'm happy. I like, Homies was my favorite song. So like,
you are a happy Jug.
I am. That's what I call Shangri-Las, like the bubbly fucking happy ones.
I mean, Juggalo Island, it's a little cheesy, but I mean, it's nothing wrong with it.
I don't know. I'm cheesy.
Let our nights hang on the water.
But that's one of the songs that plays at a show and like everybody's singing along.
I was so mad that I slept in for that music video.
People know the words to that song is my point. Like, that song comes on and somehow everybody knows like all the fucking words to that one. Even like the new Jugs, that's one of those songs.
Me and you both, Rue. We both slept in for that shit. Remember?
Yes, we sure did.
The Gathering, Mandy, and them are in it. We were supposed to be in that fucking thing.
Mid-South says he missed out on being in the video as well because Too Tough, we didn't give him a ride in his golf cart.
You weren't even born then, bro. Calm down.
Oh, yeah. Mid-South wants to know what y'all do for a living. That's personal, my guy. Why are you asking personal questions?
We host a radio show. It's called Replicon Radio.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't make any money at that. Remember, we got P on here telling everybody to donate money to us.
Right.
I sell comic books.
That's why he wants to know how we get our money.
Right.
I sell comic books, buy comic books.
Factual.
I mean,
I got variants. I sell comics on Whatnot. When I'm not selling comic books on Whatnot, I do fucking delivery for DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber.
That's what he's doing right now. He's just taking a break.
Right. I work at an aluminum and zinc diecast company. We make all kinds of shit. Next time y'all,
I love it.
Next time y'all get gas, if that gas pump says Husky on it, I made it.
Oh yeah.
We make a shit ton.
Well, does it say Husky? Does it say Husky on it?
Yeah, if the gas pump says Husky on it, we make it.
That's what my pants say.
No,
I used to drive. Yeah, I used to drive oil tankers, and then I retired.
Fuck yeah. I had a great question. I don't remember what it was at all. It was a fantastic question. 10 out of 10. But it's gone now. It's gone now. It's gone now.
Do a tribute to the greatest question.
All right. This is a tribute.
This is the greatest question, but this is a tribute.
Shout outs to 4A2 and Juggalo Art, both working on Dinosaur for you guys.
That's so dope. I love it. They said one of them sent you a message and he said to share it on the screen. Can you do that?
I can download that while we're playing the next song. Hey.
I want to see it. I'm excited.
But
Mid-South's Rue is also
a golfer too, so I don't know about all that.
Can't even get out of his chair right now.
Yeah, I ain't golfing much right now.
All right.
I can get out.
Shit.
You don't got to do it quick, Dinkalo. You do it as slow as you want. Make it the freshest thing as possible.
Hell yeah.
But I appreciate it either way, but
next
you definitely don't have to rush it.
Fuck. Where's this song at? Man, I'm bad at this, guys.
Aren't you playing that other Mid-South Monster song?
No, I can't yet because apparently Zitro is doing some tweaks to it, so it's gonna be.
Damn.
Okay. Shout out Zitro. Speaking of which, let's play some Zitro. I love it. You love it. This is Zitro.
I don't need no goods.
No, I wish. I love
motherfucking psycho.
I'd play that song every week if I could.
I got that adrenaline.
Aren't you the boss?
I mean, I am. So there is a running joke. I only play people I get permission for, and I did reach out to Isham, but I did not tell him that if I get permission, I am playing Woo 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 every single week. It is going to be a weekly thing. But this is Zitro with You Love It.
Fuck yeah.
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 You know who it is.
You know who.
Zitro.
Yeah.
Go, P.
Let's go. It's time to take y'all back to where this motherfucker started. The motherfucking club. Let's go. I'm walking the door. Don't nobody check me. We go past the crowds, hit the VIP. Gotta fit the Hennessy and some Patron. Bacardi's on deck, so you know it's on. Wherever we at, we do it up. E-course Broadway, yo, we don't give a fuck. Even though the block is hot, this beat still pumping. If a cop stops, we get the pistol grip pump. Back to the club, backstage VIP. With the bitches getting fucked, cause they all freaks. 7 letter in the alphabet, you know me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We came to get crunk and we get fucking lit. Got the white contact to hit the tide, you bitch. Got stars on your hip.
Damn, I didn't see it. I didn't know it was up. That's dope. It's so dope. How did you do it that quick? That's so dope.
I'm a killer, and I know you love it. I'm a killer, I'm a killer.
I'm a killer, and I know you love it. I run the block, but I'm far from a square. I do stickers around you niggas like a ride at a fair. What I do is deadly, and I'll forever be ready to fucking laugh at these jokers that talk the shit that is petty. Let's have a wedding, cause I'm gonna marry the streets. And a fucking funeral for me just hitting the beat. I'm bringing heat, I'm hot, I'm fucking on fire. I'm sweet, you're not, you're a fucking liar. Everybody in the club, just put your cups up. Get high, get drunk, let's get fucked up. Everybody get crunk up in this bitch. Do I have to say it again? You love it. I'm a genius, godlike features. Game sharp my life till the end, I'll be cheating. It's the weekend, time to keep it out, cause I don't give a fuck about nothing but put this money down. I'm a killer, and I know you love it. I'm a killer, and I know you love it. I'm a killer, and I know you love it. I'm a killer, and I know you love it. I take it and spit it back and do it like the fucking best. And all these niggas wanna learn the teaching like they added that. But can't nobody do it like me, damn it. Then just give me stress and I'm a monster in the skin. You can just call me the nuts. I kill the rest, I get the best. Somebody better bring a best. A manifest and touch them on a literally take us to my screw. Take my shit, I check my swag in any kind of way. I kill you cockroaches like Pacino up a Scarface. Motherfuckers all around the world just wanna bring me down. But nobody been able to assist them. And I'm regarding every single hit. I make this nigga just gotta hate. And I see to be the jealousy, believe me. And I'm so cold, it don't make no sense. And I'ma keep on going till you tell me it's intense. Cause I never stop, I never quit. And yup, I made another hit. And this is what I talk about tonight. You know that I'm the shit. Yeah. I'm a killer, and I know you love it. Yeah. I'm a killer, and I know you love it. Yeah. I'm a killer, and I know you love it. Yeah. I'm a killer, and I know you love it.
Can't say that word. I can't sing this part, Zitro. Stop doing that. I can't sing. Stop putting that. I can't say that word.
I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I'm a killer, and I know you love it. I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I'm a killer, and I know you love it. I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I'm a killer, and I know you love it. I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I'm a killer, and I know you love it.
Woo! Hell yeah!
Did I tell you I was DJing this weekend, bro?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, you did tell me.
I forgot.
But Tony, you say you can't say that word, but I watched this fucking TikTok, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Now I thought it was hilarious, and it was this black dude, and he's like, "Y'all want to sit here and say that white people can't say the N word? They the one that came up with it. You can say they can say the N word because they the ones that came up with it." And he went into like this whole spiel, and I was rolling. I was laughing my fucking ass off. And I'm like, "Bro, we still ain't saying it. Get the fuck out of here."
Nope, nope, you ain't tricking me. Nice try, officer. You ain't tricking me.
Right, that's how I felt when I was watching it. But I was rolling. I was like,
nope.
"This might be 100% right, but no, fuck you."
I had a hood pass at one point, and I was allowed to say, and I was like, I ain't doing that.
Then I watched another one, and they were like, I know it's kind of off subject, but they were talking about the dude. There was a black dude, and he had a microphone, and he went down the street, and he's like, just say the N-word, or do you want to double it and give it to the next person? And it was going to all white people. They're like, give it to the next dude. And they're like, say the N-word twice, or give it to the double it, give it to the
next person. No.
16. And this dude just grabbed the mic quick. As soon as he asked the dude, he grabbed the mic quick and just boom 16 times. And walked away.
Bro,
the dude's face was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me right now."
The internet is forever. The internet is forever.
Dude, it was hilarious.
Thanks.
I love comedy. I don't give a shit if it's racial comedy or not. The shit's funny. It's funny. You gotta laugh.
Right. I mean, I'm a huge stand-up comedy fan, and man, the cancel culture with it is ridiculous now.
Right.
I
want to go see the Machine movie, but instead I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, I do apologize for that. I'll do my Bert Kreischer impression. This is my Bert Kreischer impression. You ready?
You can take your shirt off?
Hey, I'm Bert Kreischer.
Oh, that's spot on.
It's very similar to my Goofy impression.
That's similar to Rue's Mr. Green impression.
Mr. Green
hey, man. Hey,
Mr.
man.
Green loves when I sit here and talk like it.
Shout out to
Mid
Mr.
South
Green.
says, "Hey, it's me. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it."
Hey, to me, you're my little Bartleboss.
Yeah. Guns. Shout out Gunsmoke. I love you, Gunsmoke. But yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to get off topic with the whole TikTok shit, but shit was hilarious.
You can't get off topic when there isn't a topic.
That's true.
So,
We never have topics on the show. We just talk about whatever.
Right.
We're the kings of going off the rail.
I usually do that too, but then like I come up with fantastic questions and then my dumb ass forgets them like immediately.
Write them down.
Because I'm cool.
Write them down.
Always
write them down
on the Bartlehouse. Absolutely.
This is just a tribute.
This is a tribute. Yeah, this is a tribute to the Bartlehouse.
This isn't the best show he's done, but this is a tribute to it.
This is a pretty good one, I will admit. You guys are fucking wild, and I love you. It's definitely top 5. Definitely top 5. Anytime I get more than 2 people on the screen, it just gets fucking wild in here. Shout out to the WIKED episode. That one went off the rails super fucking fast.
Did you have fucking Hoagie on there with him?
Yeah, Hoagie was on there.
That's why.
Zach and Gravy were drinking heavily.
Oh.
I think
and he was just eating raviolis and shit. Fucking
Hoagie
bitches.
was the most behaved one on the fucking screen.
That must have been right after he got fired and hired back.
That was except for he was screaming, "Get that fucking baby out of here," which is now our favorite quote on the fucking show.
That is a good quote.
The interview was we've had some funny quotes on there. Have you guys ever had just stupid shit that's been said that just kind of sticks with you for the whole forever?
Yep. Yep. Well, let's go way back.
I used to make t-shirts out of it.
Right.
Oh yeah, I made a t-shirt out of one of them.
Fucking library.
Library. We got the biggest dick.
Oh yeah, fucking Danny K, bro. We should make a Danny K shirt.
We're gonna go way back.
You talk about epic Juggalo shit. We had Danny K on, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go way back?
You want to go way back? Okay, all right, we'll go way back.
Tennessee.
How far
Tennessee, but that wasn't on the show though. We just.
Oh, it was.
Well, I mean, oh yeah, because you started making fun of him on there.
Early. That was fucking first 5 episodes.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Now, I think one of the funniest things that was said during an interview. I'm not gonna name his name, but if he or Dead Body Man want to, that's fine. But I will not.
Yeah, there's a lot of trees in Memphis.
There's a lot of trees in Memphis.
As we were interviewing Old Boy, he decided to tell us a story about how his father walked in on him trying to suck his own dick.
Oh shit! Who was that? I fucking
And we were what the fuck just happened here? But we lost.
Yeah, I
last
can't even.
year, right?
Either last year or the year before, yeah.
That was
Who was?
I think we did ask him the question was what was one of the most embarrassing things that happened, and this, honest to God, truth. He said this is what this happened to him. I was like, holy shit, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
Who was it? You remember?
I don't remember his
Whisper
name.
it in my ear. Don't tell anybody else.
Just go ahead and say it.
Go back and check, but I believe he is somewhat popular today.
Is he,
also, we got
smaller dude.
Also, we got the quote, do your research. I don't know, do your research. You got that one?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Blaze.
I think the favorite one that's happened on this show today, we had Philosophy from Grim Reality Entertainment on. And he does, voices and shit. And he goes, I'm not going to lie. I got a Muppet in this house. And it was just out of fucking left field. And it was, nowadays, anytime there's an awkward silence, we just go, I'm not gonna lie. There's a fucking Muppet.
That's awesome. Oh my god!
We also did we did a gag. He again, I don't prep anybody when they come on the show. I just kind of throw them in the deep end. And they had a song out called The Rabbit Hole. And just anytime somebody said something related to rabbit holes or just anything in general, we would just plug the rabbit hole. I think we plugged the rabbit hole like 35 times at least during that fucking episode. It was just excessive and just over the top. And it was super fun.
Talks about that many rabbits. I have a rabbit and I don't talk about it that much.
Get that baby out of here!
Yeah, get that fucking baby out of here.
Get that fucking baby out of here.
Oh yeah, the rap song we did with auto-tune.
Oh, shit,
Pete, that it wasn't Diabolic, was it, that told us the story?
No.
Oh, I can't remember.
If you said it, I would know it, but I can't. If I could use my phone right now, I could tell you, but
hell yeah. But let's play another song and maybe we'll get.
Oh, they're gonna play a game.
Let's play.
Why don't you say game?
Let's play a game. It's called.
The title did say that.
We're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna Hunger Games, bro. Because
let's go.
I'm coming for the underground radio fucking title. Not really. I mean, I'm still.
I don't think we've never got the title, so.
Right.
We don't even win our own awards.
I don't. Do you guys nominate yourselves though, right?
Yeah, we don't win our own awards.
Yeah, we
never do. We don't even come close.
We got third place every year except for this one. I don't even think.
I remember. Well, I think it was last year. Everybody was mad that Shaggy and the Creep was on there, because they're like, man, that's not fair. Shaggy's on that, and it was like, so like, I think it's because that was the, TPE was still running hard, and there was a lot of TPE fans out there, and they really thought that they deserved to win that.
Didn't they? Did they win last year?
I don't remember.
Oh no, was it Don Chaos? Or was that the year before?
I think Don was the year prior.
Somebody won. I think they might have won. I don't remember who the fuck won.
Didn't Shag?
Who was the one guy that won? They might have. Yeah, they might have been. Yeah, maybe they did win. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I got a video of them talking about it. You're right.
Hell yeah.
They presented it on the show. I forgot about that. You're right. They did win.
Hell yeah.
Who was the guy that won that we met at Astro, Rue? You remember?
Mikey Clark.
Nope. That's a true statement, but that was not.
That's also a fun story. Talk about a fun story. That's a good one.
Tell that story. Tell this Mikey Clark story.
Oh no, I was talking about when we were in the hotel room with him.
Mm-hmm.
What else happened?
Tell the story then.
I don't want to tell the story, man. I'm terrible at telling stories, especially when I've been drinking at the story, because I don't remember all the details that make it fun and juicy.
We got really drunk with Mikey Clark. There's a video. Go watch it.
Yeah, go watch the video. That'll tell you the story.
Clark getting his award, and you'll actually just see us hammered with Mikey Clark.
Yeah, we were just hammered, just fucking. We were at Astro, and we were like, "Bro, we've been holding on to this award for like 2 years. We need to give you this fucking award." And he goes, "All right, cool." And he pulled us up to our hotel room because we were like, "Let's shoot a video." And it
was him and his husband, right?
I think so. And yeah, we wound up. He's hammered. We're feeling pretty good because we've been drinking quite a bit. Dude, we were fucked up, and we met. He was seeing eye to eye with us on our drunk shenanigans, and we were all for it.
Mikey Clark is so dope.
It was so fun. That was a fun.
Before too, me and him were drinking pictures. We were fucking.
Dude, I was so sad.
Drinking pictures,
man, I was so sad. That was the pre-show, the pre-party that we planned that they stole from us, and we didn't get paid for. But anyway, they were supposed to have a PDM reunion there, and Prozac never showed up. I don't know why. I can't remember. Probably because he was being too famous on Travel Channel. Mr. Steve Shippey, shout out to him. But yeah, we didn't get the PDM show, and I was so pumped. But then next thing I know, P and Mike are downing pitchers together and just getting fucking sloshed.
Shout out to Mikey Clark.
Shout out to Mikey Clark, man. I don't know how that man could stand in a room after he'd been drinking that damn much.
I told you, man. Didn't I say this the other day? We were talking about shit. I was like, I gotta start writing this shit down because, God, I don't remember this shit. And then it comes up, and then like you asked about cool shit earlier. How did I fucking forget that? That's fucking cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's a cool fucking story.
Like,
Who knows all the stories of you getting drunk with Juggalo artists and shenanigans?
I want them all. I'm gonna put a book out, bro. Like,
you should. You need to put out your own behind
even
the
if it's
page.
just for me to read. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just so I can remember that shit. Oh, and I was talking about the Bender boys. That's what I was talking about, bro.
Oh yeah, his wife.
The dude on the wheelchair or whatever.
Yeah, his girlfriend or wife took a fucking handle of Crown and fucking stuck it in her butt cheeks and held it there.
Yeah.
I was amazed.
He hung out with Jay
I ain't gonna
in the
lie, I
hotel
was
room.
amazed.
Yeah, and where was that? Where was Juggalo Day? It was Tucson, right? Arizona? Is that where I went?
Yeah.
Or Tulsa? No, yeah, Tucson, Arizona. Yeah. Him and Laney came back to our room. And we partied till like fucking 5 in the morning. Like drunk as fuck, he was spilling Jaeger all over his shirt and shit. Like that shit was dope. I can't tell you about the things we talked about, but it was dope.
Nope.
Except for the cruise. He went on and on and on about the cruise. Like the 5th coin or whatever is supposed to be a cruise.
Yeah, I remember. Man. When are we getting that?
And rest in peace, Laney, man.
Yeah, rest in peace. Unfortunately.
This guy's been trying to play a song for 15 minutes.
This next song is 15 minutes. I'm gonna play
I thought he played this song. Goddamn.
No, we just kept telling stories.
I'm gonna play the Mid-South song for a few more times to catch up.
R.I.P. Laney, man.
Yeah. Next up, we're gonna play a song. Hey. We do that on the show sometimes.
Hey, we play music.
Next up, brand new music video drop this week, actually. Talking about Darby O'Trill, maybe the new chapter 17 signing. We'll see. Maybe.
Because he's in the video? You think he's on the label?
Everybody's been saying Darby. I think Darby might be the new chapter 17.
Isn't Darby on LSP?
He hasn't been doing shit with LSP though. I don't know. We'll see. Shit. We will see. But Darby O'Trill with
he doesn't like to talk about news.
I just like to make the shit up.
I wild accusations is really what I do. The skin I'm in has become stale. Also the name of the song.
All these drugs that I love are the things that have crippled me. Doesn't have the triple C's a reason that my liver bleeds. Deliver me to hell when the devil shows me sympathy. Spun out in the pit where each second is a century. That you did it to yourself. Stupid motherfucker, let me offer you a little help. If you want it, come and get it, maybe in the place of hell. What will we find here? Find inside the flames. What will we find here? Find inside the flames. What will we find here? Find inside the flames. I slam my head down on the concrete repeatedly, bleeding all over these walls, drawing my name in garlic graffiti. I'm needing nothing, I breathe the dysfunction, staying on the eating stuff. Eating crust, dirty little stupid bitch, I'll eat you up, yeah. I'm not stuck in the pit, the fire's burning me. I think I can ignore it if I smoke this here. No, that ain't really helping, so I'm guessing I'm consumed by everything I feel. I'm constantly, every minute passing, where I feel like it will never end. Because it won't, this torture is eternal and forever, man. I don't get older, cause I'm dead, yo, Toodles, this ain't Neverland. It's the river Styx I'm swimming in, with devil tinker bells chewing on my Peter Pan. I try to yell for help, but nobody's listening. I'm hanging from these hooks that I've been suspended from for like 800 years, and the flames forever, yeah.
yeah. Tarbio Trill with the skin I'm in has become stale.
Bread.
Bread.
It's stale. The bread in my
There's
pan
actually
is
no-
become stale.
Bread is
There's actually no bread in it. It's just a tortilla, but
bread is
stale.
my enemy. This show brought to you
This
by
guy is fucking me up
diabetes.
right now.
The show is sponsored by diabetes.
Well, fuck yeah! I'm glad I'm here then.
Hell yeah. I need to get a sponsorship by Sparkling Ice because I drink this shit like every fucking show.
I drink this shit every day too, bro.
Yeah, it's so good for replacing fucking caffeine. Like I cut out soda because of this shit.
Yeah, me
Because it's
too.
good. It's like diabetic Faygo, but
Right?
worse.
It's phenomenal.
That's the catchphrase, guys. If you're watching Sparkling Ice, that was the catchphrase. Danklo says I can smell the diabetes in the air. I don't know what that means, but
That's me. Me.
I appreciate it.
My bad.
I think he's the only one out of the
It's-
three of us that's diabetic.
His blood sugar must be high.
Miss House says bread backwards is Darby, which kind of sounds like Darby.
Is Danklo like one of them dogs that can smell cancer? That she just smells the diabetes in there?
Yeah, she told me before the hospital did. She's like, bro, you're smelling diabetes.
It's like, bro, you're smelling sweet. Your blood sugar must be high. You need to get some, insulin or whatever the fuck it is.
You smell like you've been pissing every hour and a half on the fucking nose.
You smell like you piss out syrup.
That was my first clue. Was
Oh, P missed it. He put the Danklo art on the screen. You missed it.
Yeah, you did. It was dope.
That was 4A2. Danklo is
4A2,
also working
yeah.
on shit. She has not sent me a preview.
My-
I'll,
Yeah, I didn't see
Danklo
it.
said we ain't getting it.
I didn't
My
see
bad,
it.
my bad for
I'll
getting
throw
that
it up
mixed up.
again.
It was dope.
I'll throw it
There's a
up again.
Muppet in this car.
That's
Oh,
what we
hell
have
yeah.
so far.
That is
he-
dope so
He
far.
works fast, so it's probably like half fucking done at this point.
That is dope.
He's magic
far.
when it comes to fucking art. I don't even know. Now I don't know. How
Fuck
to take it
yeah.
down. It's stuck there for the rest of the show. I'm a puppet. Same.
There's a Muppet in this car.
Bro,
P really has one.
How did that happen?
I'm pretty sure P is the only one that rolls around with a fucking dinosaur puppet in his car.
I want to remind everybody that everything that P has been shown tonight has been in his car. Like, he just has it in there. It's not like he put it in there. It just is in
The
his
comics
car.
I purposely brought to show on the show, but everything else was already in here.
Also, I don't know how you don't get kicked out of gas stations, man. Like, last time you sat in the gas station for like 5 fucking hours.
Bro,
I
I
don't
just walked in
understand.
there with my slippers on and took a pee, and they're like, "What's up, bro?"
What's up,
He's
bro?
sitting at Circle K right now.
He been at the same pump the whole
He's
time.
about ready to go in and get a refill on the Polar Pop.
Got my
People
slippers
are-
on. See?
People are waiting to pump their gas, and they're like,
He spent a whole $1.75 8 hours ago, and he's just blocking the pump.
Right.
Nobody.
Oh, yeah.
There's been like 3 people here. The guy, he's got the door locked now. People keep trying to get in. He's in there pooping or something.
The
worried
gas
about me.
station
I'm like,
drama.
We need to interview the
security,
gas
Craig.
station guy.
They got the lights, bro. It's free lights.
Free lights and Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, they ain't got Wi-Fi. It's all.
Damn.
It's all on my. It's all on my
You get out of
T-Mobile
block-
account.
We're wasting all his
across
data,
the street and use Burger King's fucking Wi-Fi.
right? Because
That's pretty sad. I know right where he's at. I think the last interview we did, I drove right to him.
He was in there so long that he actually drove and popped up in his like video feed.
Yeah. I mean, I was on the road too, but I was on my way back from, I think I was out of town or some shit. And I was like, I know right where these motherfuckers sitting. I drove up right next to him.
hell yeah, rocking that Burger King crown. Did you try the Spider Whopper?
I was going to, but I haven't. They didn't have the cool cups. I was gonna buy it just to do a food review of it, but it's not even special about it. It's just a black
Right.
bun.
Yeah, that's what 482 was telling us earlier. He's like, it's just I think, is it black or is it red?
Oh yeah, red. It's just a red bun. Yeah.
Yeah. I told
Burger
him
King
like,
is nasty.
bro, 1 in 5 those burgers are filled with spiders. They don't tell you.
I fucking hate Burger King, but I would do a food review just to do it. But there's nothing different about it except for its fucking food coloring.
Right. It tastes
So there's no point. Now, if they would have had the cool Spider-Man cups, then I would have bought it. But they're out of the cool cups, which is why I got the Spider-Man crown for free.
They threw this little piece of paper in for free.
Did you request it? Were you in the drive-thru? You're like, hey, do you got those crowns? I think I need one of those crowns.
That's right. Oh yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. There ain't no
That sounds like chips. Sounds like chips.
Make sure you don't pull out the dildo this time, dude.
You leave my dildo alone. It's not a dildo.
We're
it's a
getting this
photo
video
butt plug.
demonetized. We're getting this video demonetized for sure.
Chicken boys.
Oh.
Chicken.
What flavor is that?
That's just pink salt.
Hold up. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that sounds dope.
We did these live when me and Tony had to do the podcast in his kitchen, and I'd already done a review, but we did the buffalo version. These chips are made out of chicken.
It's fucking wild.
Hell yeah.
I gotta try
Weird.
it.
Yeah.
You tried
Well,
them ketchup
weird.
fucking Doritos yet?
What? Yes. Ketchup and mustard?
Ketchup with the mustard, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they good?
I haven't uploaded it yet. Watch the
Oh.
review.
Man, I feel like
I
they're just
can't
coming
get
out.
an upload yet.
They're just coming out with wild flavors of everything now.
Yeah.
After Faygo did it, was one of the first, but there's so many like rocket pop flavored shit out there now.
Yeah.
There's a water bomb pop flavor at Walmart that tastes exactly like the Faygo one. I only with like 10 calories instead of whatever the fuck is in that diabetes bottle.
Right.
Yeah, it's called red, white, and blue.
Yeah. It tastes just like it.
I just had the C4 one, which tastes like a rocket pop. As well as Mountain Dew came out with a fucking rocket pop flavor, which was interesting.
But to be honest with you, though, you look at the sugar content of Faygo versus like a Mountain Dew or any other soda, it's really not that bad.
I was surprised because they came out with the special flavors in the zero sugar.
Yeah.
And I was like, that blows my. I was like, I'm never gonna try it because it's not zero sugar. And then I saw that they made it in the zero sugar, and I'm like, fuck yeah! Like, I was excited. And then it was a letdown because of Mountain Dew.
It doesn't taste the same.
No.
No, I didn't. I wouldn't think so.
It was all right, but
He did it. Yes, he did it.
dinos.
I was seeing if he was gonna do the noise that I made.
The dino puppet speaking for everyone has me dying. My eyes are glued in that puppet. Your eyes are glued in that puppet? That's fucking terrifying. He fucking harvest his eyes.
That happened at the float too when he was on fire.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Y'all just
This is
abusing this man.
This is just a dream. You need to wake up. You were dreaming.
Danglo sent a question.
Oh, you sent a question. She wants to know if. Oh fuck, Mid-South sent a couple too. Danglo says, "Does their dino have to be a T-Rex?"
No, I don't think so. I mean,
I would say no. It's whatever your version of our dinosaur would be. Is I guess more or less.
I mean, Jamie Madrox made it into the Michelin Man, so I guess you can do whatever you want.
And Shaggy made whatever. I don't know what he made, but it
was like a fucking. I was like a stick man on a napkin.
I think she's gonna draw a big dick Brachiosaurus, specifically a big dick one.
I want a short neck, big dick brontosaurus.
Oh yeah. Mid-South Monster says, "Have y'all still been talking about that tour?"
Which one?
A couple of them.
Which store?
Yeah, which one, my guy? Do your research.
All right.
I don't know.
Fucking research.
It's better when the dinosaur does it.
The Blase Rose store?
The Replicon Your.
Replicon Your.
Oh, the Replicon Tour.
That sounds Swedish.
The Replicon Tour.
Replicon Your.
Yeah.
Replicon Core.
I mean, we always talk about doing one, but that kind of costs a lot of money. And we don't have.
Facts. Buy the merch. Go.
Really, the hard part is finding a venue.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden the shirt.
Bandcamp.
Joe Biden,
Joe Biden Bandcamp.
Best friends and the Replicon Radio.
That's a whole nother fucking website. Joe Biden Bandcamp. One time
he's a SoundCloud rapper.
What are we doing? We're doing.
I don't know. You're being annoying as fuck with that.
You asked me to
Replicon
do
Radio booth at Pops for Violent J.
Well, I gotta go pump gas. I got
loud noises,
and then the government, and then and then Burger King's got this, and then I thought
the helicopters go whirly.
That was my impression of Joe Biden. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Mid-South. I'm gonna play a song. Mid-South, you're wild. I just want to see the dinosaur fucking rock out with us.
Mid-South,
it's still something in the air, Mid-South, but there's no it's just a thing that's going to take a lot of time. But yeah, it's definitely an idea. But we're still going to do shows. We'll be at Violent J with a booth. We'll be at Shaggy 2 Dope with a booth. We'll be at the Gathering with a booth. We're finalizing some shit for Razakel and the Slice Girls, Tony's favorite group.
Hell yeah.
We're doing some shit. Book us in your town and we'll come, or at least I will.
Right.
I'll come if I get paid. That's why I don't go to shit. Because I don't get paid to go across the fucking country and go, hey guys, I'm gonna make sure that your show runs without a fucking hitch, and I'm gonna be fucking run around like a chicken with my head cut off all fucking night, making sure that you fuckers laugh. And then you know what? I ain't gonna get paid, and I'm gonna be out money. So, fuckers.
It's just the fun of it, Tony.
Fuckers.
Yeah, it was the fun of it for the first couple of years.
You went to 2 shows out of the 8 we had.
That's not true.
Gotta get that money.
I went to a lot of shows that we didn't have.
You're correct.
But let's play another song because we're getting close to the 4-hour mark, and we're probably gonna cut the show at 4 hours just because I'm old and
there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that tunnel is a butthole at the Gathering.
I'm surprised you kept us on this long. I know you tried to get rid of us earlier.
I was not. I mean, a little bit was
at the 2-hour mark.
I just like to let people know because sometimes you lose track, and sometimes I don't make it clear that you don't have to be on the whole time. I actually had artists that were like, "Oh, I didn't have to be here this whole time." I'm like, no, but thanks.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for doing it. I think
that's kind of your job to be like, all right.
We had a record. I forget who it was. I think it was Enoch Ex Mortis was on for almost 5 hours, and shout out to that guy for staying on so long. But we've had a handful of artists. The past 3 have stayed on 3+ hours. And I do appreciate everybody that stays on and fucking clowns with me. Because dinosaurs. But next up,
dinosaurs.
We have Benny Buttons with a brand new track.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, Benny Buttons.
Cocaine.
And then I unplugged my mic. Benny Buttons with a brand new track called Snakes.
Download the free app now.
Had it with these motherfucking snakes.
I ain't scared of snakes, but I don't like them either. I keep the grass low, so I can always see them. Cold-blooded, bite the hand of anything that feeds it. In the beginning, there was a snake there to deceive us. Eating apples out the garden of Eden. Gain the knowledge, then release all your demons. Versus murder, able to kill for no reason. Slanging king about to dive off the deep end. I put that work in, I'm focused, ready, get so determined. These serpents lurking, I'm dipping on them, Pirelli skirting. Sipping bourbon while this ink stains my epidermis. Hot as a furnace, want beef, I'll turn you into burgers.
Cold cases of Modelo's that the homies murdered. Bought the logo, but these motherfuckers think I'm German. Pistol on me, think I care about your silly permits. Sipping tea, minding my business like the homie Kermit. Smoking sherbet to ease the pain underneath the surface. My mental data is hacked, it crashing any server. I speak a language that they never seen or ever heard of. I got their number, they sleeping on me just like deserter. Sitting in churches, but my sins make the preacher nervous. Pray for forgiveness, cause I know I got a bigger purpose. You sold your soul for some riches, mine is not for purchase. You gained the world, but in the end, spiritually you're worthless. I ain't scared of snakes, but I don't like them either. I keep the grass low, so I can always see them. Cold-blooded, bite the hand of anything that feeds it. In the beginning, there was a snake dead to deceive us. Eating apples out the garden of Eden. Gain the knowledge, then release all your demons. Versus murdered, able to kill for no reason. Slanging king about to die, but man, I told him keep watch. Look, homie, you better never blink. And I ain't playing with you snakes, I never been afraid. Assault and battery, you're punching out your energy. You drained it automatically, you standing where the scatter be. See, I'm an avian, I study Grey's Anatomy. The one that believe me better be reading Deuteronomy. I'm one in a billion, I promise you I'm an oddity. Bitches finally want me cause I'm one hot commodity. Me, myself, and I against the world that is inside of me. Drunk in debauchery, it's funny when they mocking me. But this inside of me is bigger than they eyes can see. I swear to God that I ain't tripping over comedy. All about respect, about to hit him with the finest feet. Always landing on my feet, cause God really rides with me. I'm running game, I'm in my lane just like a track meet. Jumping over hurdles, I'm a motherfucking athlete. I ain't scared of snakes, but I don't like them either. I keep the grass low, so I can always see them. Cold-blooded, bite the hand of anything that feeds it. In the beginning, there was a snake dead to deceive us. Eating apples out the garden of Eden. Gain the knowledge, then release all your demons. Versus murdered, able to kill for no reason. Slang your king about to dive off the deep end.
Tell you what I'm gonna give you, Snake.
I thought it was over.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 10.
Came back.
To get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property.
That was Benny Buttons with Snakes. They Guns N' Roses you, my guy. They
yeah, they did.
They're at the end. No, that was Benny Buttons with Snakes. Super fresh. It's nice to see Benny Buttons put out something. I've been waiting a hot minute for a new Benny Buttons track. Eardrug Records been kind of.
That dude parties hard.
Oh, yeah.
Benny parties hard. Shout out to Benny Buttons.
Fuck yeah, Benny, my guy. But we're rounding out the night, so we got a couple tracks, but I do want to say that anybody who does watch the show, anybody who doesn't watch the show, know that I've had it in the comments a couple times. Like, I want to find these tracks outside of the show. I do put the banners up. I know somebody missed it. They were like, "What track was that?" I'm like, "Banner." But you know, there's also in the show liner notes, there are all the artists with their information to find. And I do the Spotify playlist where I upload whoever is on Spotify. 90% of the people are. Some people are sleeping. I upload all the tracks from the show so you can find it in the playlist. And there is the master playlist, which I have finally updated. Is up to over 700 songs now. So if you want to catch any of the songs I have played on the show, you can hit up the Spotify playlist as well to listen to those.
Fuck yeah.
Paul, you're so fucking rude. Why are you shaking your fucking ice while he's trying to talk about his promo? He's like, yo, check out my playlist.
I'm trying to sell some shit. No, check out my mixtape. They call me Beef Tiger. I'm not a rapper at all. I just made a mixtape because I love y'all. It's a love mixtape. It's all Celine Dion.
It's a long fucking title.
Apologize to everybody, but Paul's not very respectful.
Oh no!
Apparently, we lost one. apparently
What happened?
YouTube doesn't like it when you say Celine Dion.
Shit. They'll strike you down. They'll take your channel when on YouTube
Right.
you say Celine Dion too many times.
Right. You don't know that Celine Dion
My heart will
is
go
running.
on.
Yeah, that was the joke I was gonna tell. They fucking ruined my joke. That the whole tape was "My Heart Will Go On."
There you
Tony,
go.
I'd like to apologize for P
Love
not being
can
very
touch us
respectful.
one time and last
He won't even let
for
us
a
apologize.
lifetime.
But he tells people I'm the asshole on the show.
Mm.
Why did the boss not come back?
Am I not back?
No.
I mean, you're frozen, but I hear you.
I'm
I mean,
I
but
hear
you've been
you,
kind
but I
of
can't see you.
Shit, why am
you've
I?
been kind of frozen the whole time for me. Like you kind of
Yeah, we
pop
hear
in and
you.
out of moving.
That's fun.
Oh.
Chat. I'm gonna have to go back. Whoa, now I'm in the corner.
Wow.
What? Nobody put
Wow.
a tiger in the fucking corner.
No.
I'm gone.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah, I just see the background where you're supposed to be.
That's cool. I wonder how long it's been
I
like
see
that.
you. I see
You
you.
just you see the guy?
Yeah.
I'm the
Oh.
guy.
I don't see him.
No.
As long as everybody else
I-
can see the guy.
Chat. Am I here right now, or is this a fucking dream?
I hear you in my head.
I'm always in your head, my guy.
I think we should all just sing Celine Dion.
All right, let's do it. I need to hit up my boys RXC. They're huge Celine Dion guys, and I fucking love them.
Love can touch us one. I don't know the words.
But you know who
That's
else?
why
is
I'm not singing.
You know who else is a huge Celine Dion fan? We're gonna get
Are you-
knocked off again.
Billy
you
Crystal?
segueing into a
Was Billy
song?
Crystal?
Yeah, segue, bro.
Was Billy Crystal a big Celine Dion fan? Did I hear that? Or
Yeah,
Billy
actually,
Crystal Clear
I
Pack?
have permission from Billy Crystal
Fuck
to
yeah.
play on my underground radio show.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's super fresh.
What's Monoxide mad at? Mid-South? What are you talking about?
He's always
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah, what's Monoxide mad at now? Mad as hell.
My heart will go on and on.
But you know who else loves Celine Dion? Gravebait
Who?
loves Celine Dion. This is
That's
a dope ass Gravebait solo project. Featuring Gavin Guns.
Oh, they're breaking up?
No, this is back before
break
he
it up?
joined. This is back before he joined Wicked.
No wicked wood, it's just wood.
I got wood. Gravebait
Soft
with
wood.
the graviest.
I love he's playing another song. We were trying to end it.
Just in the fucking show. I'm old. I want to go to bed, motherfucker.
Never.
Leave, bro.
This motherfucker, Gavin Gunn, always going around.
No, I want to stay here and complain about it.
Gavin doesn't even rhyme with gravy. There's not even an R in there,
Doesn't.
man. What the fuck? Bitch.
First off, you're fucking whack, dude. You're smelling like my fucking underwear. It smacked you. If that's true, I hate to bring the facts true. I walk on water on socks cause I just lack shoes, yeah.
Bitch, I'm so gravy, I was fucking born with a ladle. I'm about to turn all the tables, I'm about to burn down your fables. Yeah, you're talking about water cause your mixture is thin. You need to add some more powder, stir that shit up again, bruh.
Oh geez, if you're my opponent, you're gonna be dying slowly, like a retard on bars. The suicide is boring.
Can't say that.
I'ma watch Oprah and drink some milk. If I spill it now, I'ma get so down cause his goddamn dress is silk.
You call that syllable slinging against
I feel my cholesterol rising listening to this.
Here to charge on your credit cards that you're swinging. Identity theft, so there's nothing left of a name that you still keep on stealing. No fucking way that your gravy ain't even vanilla pie filling, bitch.
I bet diabetes had blood like gravy.
Keep on saying this. Billions of names for somehow you had to steal my shit. It might be possible that maybe you're the waviest, but everybody knows gravy is the graviest.
It's the gravy.
Okay,
Not the fake gravy.
Through, I sorta got some shit to do. Been over this a time or two, and I just don't think it's getting through to you. I am the gravy, baby. You can hate till your broken heart bursts. Say your prayers, cause I don't even care if you end up with your feelings hurt.
Same with grace while I fill this plate. Gravy baiting while I gay with me. Not to say that I hate the gays. I made a rhyme, but I made mistakes. Heterosexual at a gay parade. LGBTQ, I scream it in your face. The fuck's it to you, Chevy Chase?
I ain't even going that road, but I'm a mashed tater. If you don't slow your roll, keep yamming it up. I'll go heel on your napkin, cranberry sauce when I start all the slapping. I'll pull off your legs like a turkey or baby. Yes, motherfucker, the legs of a baby. Yeah, no man in this steal me, and it's clear that you made me.
That's it, I've about had it with the rapping. I'm a savage, but mostly flaccid. I'm gabbing, but I just see blackness. You're whack shit. I put it on the mattress, then I with some hat tricks.
You can't get away with that in this political climate, Gavin. I don't know why I have to keep on saying this. Billions of niggas, but somehow you had to steal my shit. It might be possible that maybe you're the waviest, but everybody knows gravy is the graviest. Don't know why I have to keep on saying this. Billions of niggas, but somehow you had to steal my shit. It might be possible that maybe you're the waviest, but everybody knows gravy is the graviest.
That was Great Bait and Gavin Gunn with The Graviest.
Peace out, fuck it, I'm out of here.
I think you said Celine Dion too many times.
Oh yeah, that is.
There he is. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't like this fucking screen.
Yeah, I feel like I got real close.
There it is.
There it is.
Better. Now you can't see my triple chin. Fuck yeah. But like I said, it is almost at 4 hours, so we're gonna close it out tonight. First of all, big thank you to all of you guys for coming on. I do fucking appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us on, man. Thanks for having us on.
And one more time for the crowd, anybody just coming in, where can they find you? Where can they show you support and love?
Don't all speak at once.
Right.
P, that's to your cue.
On all every streaming platform, Replicon Radio, YouTube. What's our Instagram?
You're muted.
/Replicon.
I think his audio's off or something.
Yeah, I think his audio's off.
Yeah, I told you audio problems on the show. It happens.
I think it's at Replicon_radio on Instagram and Twitter.
It's the curse of the show and audio problems.
Well, it's because he got muted because he said Celine Dion too many times.
Right? Yeah.
It's because he started singing it.
Celine Dion shut him down. I gotta stop saying it because they're gonna shut me down.
Yeah.
Mid-South said I look like a retired mob boss, but at the float I look like Big Pun.
Hell yeah.
Macking on chicks.
He says, love you guys. Thank y'all for this. Fucking shout out to Mid-South Monster for making this happen.
Shout out.
My brother for life.
Shout out to Mid-South K-Pasta. That's what's up.
Mid-South, what do we call him? Mid-South Lobster?
Mid-South Lobster with some K-Pasta.
Hell yeah. Although we glizzy gang around here, we don't talk about that ravioli shit. Anyway.
Oh shit.
You started a war.
This toaster ravioli city you talking to there, bruh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're all in St. Louis, man. The home of toaster ravioli.
Toaster ravioli. Shout out to toaster ravioli. But I do appreciate you guys coming on. We're gonna play everybody off tonight because especially Freaky P who bounced out again.
He's losing his mind that he can't talk over us. He is losing his fucking mind.
Yeah, he's like, I can't talk over the last song. God damn it. Zitro says Mid-South's the homie. Good idea for sure. Great show. Absolutely. Thank you everybody who showed up in the fucking chat. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Shout out to the motherfucking chat.
To everybody who lets us play their music. Shout out to my mom for
making me.
But yeah. But let's play this last track. It dropped a couple days ago.
I see you in our chat, Danklo. I know who you is. I see you in our chat.
More like Stanklo. We're gonna end tonight. Big ass forehead. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Danklo.
It's cut off. You can't even see my forehead now.
Brand new song from Matapelli Music. L's up in the chat with the song I didn't have pulled up. Welcome to the Sanctum to end the night off.
Hell yeah, y'all have a good night, man.
All right.
Y'all be
All right,
safe.
y'all.
Have a good week. We'll see y'all.
I'm gonna go get
Thanks
yelled
for
at.
having us.
Hell yeah.
Peace. Thank you for having us on your show, bro. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it so much. Thanks, guys.
All right, man. Holla at you later.
This is Matt Pelly Music. Welcome to the Sanctum.
Sanctum. A sacred place. A place of retreat where one is free from intrusion.
Welcome to the sanctum, we release all the rage. Welcome to the sanctum, blood, oh to the grave. Writing down my life, good and bad on every page. Here to tell the story from the sanctum full of pain. Hey, it's got my head screaming, wody, ody, ody, oh. It's got my head screaming, wody, ody, ody, oh. It's got my head screaming, wody, ody, ody, oh. Tell 'em, wody, oh, wody, ody, ody, oh. Welcome to the sanctum, monster preaching the word. Mattapelli be the moment, only tip of the bird. Why they gatekeeping, they tweaking, sleeping no mad. We got them heat seeking, brain leaking, cheek on the dash. Got them rolling up the bud, hang on every word we say. Fuck the opposition hating, leave them dead like they wait. But I got my name on the scene, the team dreaming we on. Start streaming, y'all streaming with the chaos to die. I'ma say it right now, LSP at your neck. If you disrespect me once your life, you pay your debt. Keep it close at the squad, the studio be the sanctum. Grab the mic and go to church, life's work like a painting, and I'm gone. Welcome to the sanctum, we release all the rage. Welcome to the sanctum, blood, oh to the grave. Writing down my life, good and bad on every page. Here to tell the story from the sanctum full of pain. Hey, it's got my head screaming, wody, ody, ody, oh. It's got my head screaming, wody, ody, ody, oh. It's got my head screaming, wody, ody, ody, oh. Tell 'em, wody, oh, wody, ody, ody, oh. Welcome to the sanctum. We bring the pain, we bring the peace. All my enemies become the seeds of a monster. Fucking it up and I'm running amok and there's no way you can stop me. Killing in the moment proudly, verses like Crowley. Pages of a broken man that has been risen. Brought back from the dead zombie, now y'all are listening. Redemption from this evil, now I can see it. This beauty and this pain that we're living is astounding. Used to be so hard to breathe until the spirit came over me. I know that you feel the same, so go on and turn the page. Welcome to the sanctum, we release all the rage. Welcome to the sanctum, blood, oh to the grave. Writing down my life, good and bad on every page. Here to tell the story from the sanctum full of pain. Hey, it's got my head screaming, wody, ody, ody, oh. It's got my head screaming, wody, ody, ody, oh. It's got my head screaming, wody, ody, ody, oh. Tell 'em, wody, oh, wody, ody, ody, oh.
Our sanctum, a place where we release all hurt, pain, rage, all experience, whether good or bad. A place of free thinking. Do you dare to walk inside and live free?
That was Mattapelli Music. Welcome to the Sanctum. Again, another big shout out to Replicon Radio for coming on, and as they say, fucking everything up. It was a great fucking time. Next week we have the homie, the self-proclaimed worst rapper in the Juggalo scene, the worst underground rapper, Complex Mothra, will be here to clown with your boy Beat Tiger. And if you like the show, make sure you hit the like, hit the share button so the homies can laugh along with you. And fucking clowny daggers, y'all. Clowny daggers.
The Bartlehouse is open, no invite needed with Juggalos. Been hyped this evening, feeding for music, more guests than topics. No drama, no bullshit, no fake news, no nonsense, no grim logic. Only fam knowledge and dropping the rawest of platforms and artists. Bartlehouse, where you'll never see the bottle stop. The beef tigers off the leash, and if it's beef, you gotta see the final Bartleboss. The diamonds are raining, defining the greatness the carnival provides. Welcome to the Bartlehouse. Now get your ass